Hey, we're live, and I decided to do this a little bit earlier because I don't know, I'm settled right now. But this is a paid request for Predminator, who wanted me to do a live stream specifically for today. So, this is the film he picked among other stuff. So, that is why we are doing this. I highly doubt there'll be a big turnout because, number one, I'm sure they're busy with other things since we're close to Halloween. Number two, I doubt many people even like or remember this movie. So there's probably not going to be a lot of people in this stream. But again, this was a paid request for Predminator, so it's all good. Pretty much we'll wait on him, and then I'll start the stream. Well, I mean, I'll start the commentary. But yeah, I did have it for 8, but I started a little bit earlier. But this will be in the archive for those who do want to rewatch or do want to watch on a later date. If anyone wants to request any other, hell, if people want to request live streams, be my guest. If they want to request tier list, rankings, video game playthroughs, movie reviews, re-reviews, PayPal is the best way to do it. Do have a Cash App. Links are down below in info box, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. So again, if people want to send in a request for live commentary or live stream, be my guest and can go from there. So I guess with this film, well, I guess I'll wait till Predminator's in the chat. But well, it says there's 3 people watching, but there's no one commenting. So is anyone out there? Now it says there's 7 people watching, but nobody's commenting. Is anyone out there? Hello? Now it's 5. Okay. First it was 3, then it was 7, then it's 5. Is anyone going to comment or something? Because I see nothing in the comments. If you're one of the 5 people watching. Okay, Jack, hey there. Nothing about the topic at hand, but okay. They're both the worst, Jack. They're both shitty. But hey there, Civil Wings. Yeah, there was like nobody else commenting, so. But this was a request for Predminator to do for tonight, so I'm just waiting on him, and then we'll start. But thanks for stopping by. Random fact, Kane did not think a part 2 would happen. Then we got a sequel 6 years later. Well, when you see the ending of this film, it makes sense why he didn't think there'd be a sequel, because it's pretty definitive that the character was dead, but it is what it is. Hey there, James. I've not forgotten your request, Multiplicity. I will do it as soon as I can, but thank you, James. Hope you're doing well. Hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. RoboCop comes out today for Europe. December 1st is the US release, because you got the one that has all of it, including the, I think, Unfinished Business DLC. I didn't know that was a thing, so I got the, oh well. If I like the game, I could always get the DLC later. Doing okay, Predminator. Happy Halloween to you. Yeah, again, I knew this wasn't going to be like a big turnout or anything, because not many people know about this film, or if they do, they don't really like this film. I liked it for what it is, but yeah, I knew it was only going to be like a couple people. But this was a paid request for Predminator, so it's all good. If people want to request any live streams, reviews, re-reviews, tier lists, whatever the case, feel free. I'll do whatever I can. So it's all good. It's a pretty short film. It's your typical slasher film, but I like some of the kills, some of the environment. Kane does well for what he needs to do. Can you give me 10 minutes? Sure. I mean, this is a request for you, so yeah. So we'll wait 10 minutes then. Well, See No Evil, Hear No Evil is great. Love that film with Richard Pryor. Yeah, any last requests? I guess a fuck is out of the question. But yeah, this was one of the first major films produced by WWE Studios. Came out in 2006 and about, I think, in May. And it stars Glenn Jacobs, aka Kane. And it's a pretty typical slasher film. It's these kids hired to clean up this rundown hotel, get killed one by one. But yeah, I don't mind some of the style. It's actually directed by a guy who used to do softcore porn. The director, he did these erotic thrillers and Skinemax type of movies. So, has a little bit of that sleazy feel at times. But to be honest, I don't remember a whole lot about the film because I haven't seen this film in quite a few years. So I don't remember a whole lot of the details. But yeah, the first See No Evil I liked. The second one is absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit, the second one. But this one I thought was pretty good, from what I remember. Hey there, Chaz. First is solid, 2 not so much. Yeah, 2 sucks. 2 is... I think Two Sisters did the second film. Yeah, I know about the Scorpion King, Jack. I don't really like any of them. The ones I've seen, I don't really like any of the Scorpion King films. There's a lot of fast cuts in this film, but I like that style. I'm not usually a fan of that style, so sometimes it's a bit annoying. But I guess some parts in here, it's okay. I can let it go because at least it goes at a pretty good pace. It's a shame because Daniel Harris and Catherine Isabel are in it. Well, Daniel Harris is kind of an idiot. Catherine Isabel, I don't really have any thoughts on. But Daniel Harris, she's a bit of an idiot. But I liked her as an actress when she was a kid. Halloween 4, The Last Boy Scout. She was in one of the Steven Seagal films, The Marked for Death. Daylight she was in. She was good as a kid actress. But yeah, we're just waiting on Predminator. He requested this. He asked to wait about 10 minutes. So got about probably 7 or so minutes before we start, at least. Yep, she was in The Last Boy Scout. Yeah. She played Bruce Willis's daughter in that. I don't give a fuck about Stream 7 trait, so I don't care about Stream 7, dude. Don't care. Who would have won against Kane and Slasher Kane? Who cares? I wouldn't care who won. I know tomorrow's Halloween, Alex. I got a calendar. Hey, do you know tomorrow's Halloween? Yeah, I know tomorrow's Halloween, dude. Thank you for letting me know. I never would have known it was Halloween until you said so. Yeah, I kind of know, dude. Yeah, I kind of know. The only reason I saw Stream 7 trailer because it was an ad and it looked like shit. It looked like the same shit you've seen before. It looked like David Gordon Green's Halloween. That's really what it looked like. Here's a woman, here's her daughter. They go after the killer. So, like David Gordon Green's Halloween. Wow, what a shocker. You're watching The Mouth of Madness and The Mangler? Cool. Both films I enjoy. Fear No Evil, I didn't care for the film. Teach Their Own. Guerrero, didn't care for it. Yeah, Mr. D. Maintain is in this. Glenn Jacobs. But again, this was requested from Predminator, who just waiting on, so we get this show on the road. Would The Undertaker make a great horror villain? Depends if he could get Michelle McCool in his movie. Oh, thank you, Business of Fear. Yes, this was a request from Predminator. I liked the film. I haven't seen the film in forever, but yes, this was a request from Predminator. I'm just waiting on him. And yeah, this was a paid request from Predminator. He wanted me to do a live commentary tonight for this film. And yeah, I liked the film. I haven't seen the film in forever, so I don't really remember much about it. So I remember liking it because I remember it's like 80 some minutes. Kind of your typical but kind of fun, sleazy slasher film. Kane was a good look for a villain. Tall, got that face for it. Definitely flashy. I mean, the director, he did softcore porno stuff. He also did music videos. So you can see a little bit of that. Yeah, the sequel was fucking horrible. The sequel was dog shit. Hey there, Dante. Hope you're doing well. And thank you, Business of Fear. That's very kind of you, man. Thank you for this. That's really kind of you. Thank you. That's cool, Alex. Enjoy those films tomorrow. Thank you, Devin. Oh, thank you, Freddie Lit. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man. That's kind of you. Kane would have been a cool Jason. Well, I mean, he has the build. He's got the bald head, or he can. Yeah, you know what? Maybe he could. Maybe he could have. He could have maybe done Jason. I could see it. I could see it. I mean, it's a guy in a hockey mask. You just have to. Depends how he walked. But I mean, he wasn't bad in this, so yeah, I could see him as Jason. I could see it. I just see what you mean. So yeah, I'd be down for that. Or would have. Now he's too old. Yeah, I've seen No Holds Barred. I don't like the film. Hey there, Sabian. Oh, thank you, Bobby. That's kind of you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. What if you got on the escalator going up? Okay. I don't mind escalators. Well, I always think of the escalator in the X-Files episode Tombs, where the guy gets shredded up in the escalator, the bad guy. Is the sequel to the other X-Files episode Squeeze. Anytime I think of an escalator, I think of that. So I'm going up, and a guy threw a water balloon at you, and turn around the scene with his buddy, and you try to head downstairs to teach him a lesson, but the escalator keeps pushing up every time you stop. That's why you slide. Well, depends if this escalator has the middle. You slide down the middle and you tackle his ass. Be like Dawn of the Dead. It'd be like Dawn of the Dead, slide down the middle and tackle his ass. So, honestly, In all reality, I wouldn't do anything. Okay, it's a water balloon. I would rather go home and enjoy my day than worry about cops. So I'd be like, I don't want to do something, try to beat the fuck out of them, and then a cop stop me and I'd get arrested or something. Because, that's what would happen. The victim would get arrested or something. So I'm like, this guy ain't worth it. I'll go home and probably do a stream and have a story to tell. That's probably what I would do. So that kid is on the escalator again. The way back, I haven't seen Devin. Kane based his persona character on Michael Myers. I heard one time in an interview. Well, Jim Cornette worked with Glenn Jacobs because Glenn Jacobs was ready to be let go because they put him in all these other gimmicks. They put him as the fake Diesel, the fake Kevin Nash. They put him as the evil dentist, Isaac Yankem. So these failed because they were terrible gimmicks. So he was ready to get fired. And Jim Cornette worked with them. And Jim Cornette likes Halloween. He likes the first Halloween. He likes Michael Myers, John Carpenter. So it's like, why don't you have this character like Cain and Abel, and then be like Michael Myers? So that's how it came about with Cain. Devin didn't see those. Okay, Predminator is ready. Very cool. Let me get ready here. I do have my subtitles on. Just easier to do that. Devin didn't see the Smashing Machine. Yeah, look up on WWF Isaac Yankem, the evil dentist. That was in the 90s. That's when you had Bastion Booger. That's where you had a lot of like Berserker, the guy with the sword that tried to stab Undertaker. Yeah, Repo Man. Repo Man. You had a lot of really goofy as fuck gimmicks in the early 90s. Yeah, Tatanka, who had a winning streak for a while that no one remembers. Damien Demento. Duke the Dumpster Drozy. Which didn't he get arrested because he was like a sicko? I heard about that Duke the Dumpster. I guess he was a dumpster dive. So for those who do want to follow along, I am paused at the beginning. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. So we have the Lionsgate. Yes, the Lionsgate logo with the deers. I don't remember much about this film, so bear with me. So the deers are pulling up through the keyhole, open the door, and we got Lionsgate for syncing. I was at the event when Jerry Lawler introduced Isaac Yankem. Jesus. But yeah, this came out in May 2006. It cost about $8 million. I think it made about $15 million. This is one of the first films produced by WWE Studios, WWE Films. Honestly, one of the better ones. The sequel was awful, but this I remember not minding. Now it does play into that, coming from a bad background. Which, I mean, there are serial killers that have gone through that quite a bit as well. So it's not unheard of. Cain, Glenn Jacobs, I know he's the mayor. I forget where he's the mayor at. As he has this bit of a filter, that early part had this kind of yellow filter. But you do definitely tell this director came from a music video background, but that's not a bad thing. David Fincher came from a music video background, as did others. Tennessee, okay, he's a mayor in Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee. Thank you. So yeah, some cops coming up. think one of these cops, the characters come back later. Yeah, the flies buzzing whenever Jacob Goodnight shows up later. Yeah, because I think at the end they hit the back of his head, some maggots come out of it, which was an interesting effect. This one guy almost looks like Bill Moseley on the right here. I remember thinking first saying, is that Bill Moseley? No, it's not Bill Moseley. The sequel, let's have a party in the morgue. Well, yeah, you gotta have people do dumb things, but like someone said, those are the Soska sisters, and I don't think they've ever made a good film. But yeah, this is definitely the time period where you had a number of these type of films, this type of look in theaters. You had the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake in 2003, which I liked. I saw in the theater. I think the same year you had the prequel. You had Captivity, for people who remember that awful film. But this, again, I like. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Gives you kind of what you're looking for in a slasher. Remember way back when Kane, his character was the Christmas Creature? I don't remember the Christmas Creature. Maybe I checked out during that time. Ooh. Sally, you don't see a lot of blood, but I do like the sound design. Nice arm cut off there. Just shoot. Yeah, there you go. Just shoot. Nice arm cut off there. That's a good way to start your film. Cop gets killed, axe to the head, and then the guy's arm gets cut off. Not a bad way to start your slasher film off. You better take care of that arm, you don't bleed to death. I'm guessing the shock of it, that's why he's able to not scream in pain. The shock of it. Oh yeah, I forgot. He tastes eyeballs. That's right. That's a fixation he does. He tastes people's eyeballs. That doesn't look too bad either. Of course, a bit of CG manipulation here, of course. Well, there's a lot of things they didn't do in a sequel. It's just shitty. Devin, to be honest, you're asking questions that has nothing really to do with the film, so kind of, unless this is super chat, I kind of just gonna concentrate on the film because this was a request or wrestling related, you know. No, Jack, no. So we got the remains here. Kind of reminds me of a House of a Thousand Corpses, which would be later on. Well, actually, when was the House of a Thousand Corpses? No, House of a Thousand Corpses was before this, I believe. Was it? When was the House of a Thousand? What year was House of a Thousand Corpses? Can't remember now. I want to say it was before this. 2002? 2003? Okay, so it was before this. That was an interesting transition, pulling up right to the camera. I like when directors at least try to do shots like that, so it doesn't feel just point and shoot. You just say it's them trying to be over. Yeah, there are some films that are too over stylistic, but I don't mind at least a little bit of style being inputted into the film. Yeah, all the children of the world. Not a bad usage of that music. 2003. Okay, thank you guys. Yes, Undertaker was in Suburban Commando. That's right. So yeah, that's the stories as these juveniles. They're forced to clean up this hotel. At least a bit of a different setup. It wasn't just a bunch of kids go to a cabin in the middle of nowhere. So at least it was a little bit different. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, the hook and chain weapon was interesting, almost like he was Scorpion. Now, the characters, are they a whole lot to run home about? Probably not, but I've seen much worse too. And the women are pretty hot. We'll admit that. Well, yeah, the when Kane was fighting Great Khali, it was to promote this film. That's why the hook was in there, but never again, because again, it was used to try to promote this film, which was stupid. Because what's he going to do? Are you really going to hook a guy in the face during a wrestling match? Like, come on, dude. But yeah, this time period, especially after Saw, you witnessed a lot of these flashes you would see in these horror movies. Definitely became popular for a bit. To serve and protect, some would call bullshit on that. No, Jojo, you're fine. No one asked that. I did not see this in the theater. I saw this, it was 2006. Probably saw it a bit later. 2007, maybe. That was probably around the time where I started working at the video store. So I probably rented it for free and then saw it at home. And going, okay, well, I mean, it's a pretty short, straightforward slasher. Kane seems like an intimidating, scary looking guy. Like I said, I don't mind the weapon. I don't mind some of the kill gore scenes. And there wasn't a whole lot that it did that made me mad or made me angry. And again, this whole idea of the juvenile delinquency stuff, didn't bother me because at least a little bit different. And they pretty much knew they could not have a whole lot of build up with these characters, so that's why they have this stop and freeze moment showing the actors. Dip and Mark don't like it. Oh, how you know that? They said that. So yeah, they pretty much knew they couldn't have a way to build up these characters. So here's their name. Your parents went to take you to see this? That's interesting. So how did they feel about it? Back to 2006, me and my friends had passes to see this movie and a P. Diddy white party. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't get into the P. Diddy. Or he would have had your Diddy. The Blackwell Hotel. Let me see some real quick. So I'm looking to see. This was shot in 32 days. I'm seeing where this was shot. Let's see if it says here. Just want to see like where this was shot. This was shot. I don't know. It's not saying here. Shut up, stomach. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, no baby oil included. You didn't need a See No Evil 2. Not every movie needs a sequel. I do remember this movie ends definitively because he gets a pipe through the eye. He falls a couple stories, and there's an up close shot of a bone going through his fucking heart. The guy's clearly dead. Remember, a dog pissed in his fucking eye and he didn't do anything. The guy is clearly dead. Like, you didn't need any fucking sequels. But again, it's not like this was a huge moneymaker. I think like, it didn't cost like $8 million and made like barely double his budget. You met the Solstice sisters? Well, I mean, I don't think they're really talented. So I don't really know what to say. I mean, this is pretty much your basic getting to know the environment part of the movie, getting introduced to where the rest of the movie is going to take place in. Yeah, sorry, Premier. I don't really know what to say about because again, it's not like this is one of those films I watched over and over and over again, or it was like a favorite of mine. I liked it, or it's not like a movie I hate, so I'll just rant and make fun of it. Because again, I do like it, but I mean, it's a lot of things are typical about the film. I like the rundown environment. Don't they show a more common X-ray shot of his death? Yeah, the when he falls on the ground, it goes into his body to show his heart, and a bone goes through it. To be honest, I was perving on them the whole time. Love twins. Hey, nothing wrong with twins. I can understand that. Your parents were mortified at first. Well, I guess so. They did they not know it was a slasher film? I mean, the title and the poster would kind of tell you see no evil, and then the way I mean, this wasn't going to be, the chaperone or some whatever. Hot looking women in this. Hey there, CD. What's up? Almost Halloween. Hope you're having spooky vibes. Great stream, man. Oh, thank you. I'm doing okay. Again, this is a request from Predminator. But I guess, with slasher films, you're always going to see slasher films get made because they're the easiest films to make. Now, I'm not saying that automatically means they're good, but they're the easiest films to make. You get young people who don't cost much because they're not big stars. You get maybe a makeup guy or two, unless they do it all CG, and then you get someone, you kill 'em one by one. Script writer doesn't really have to write much. They write some bullshit, a kill. Bullshit, a kill. And yeah, I'm not saying that means it's gonna be a good movie, but for them, it's an easy movie to make. So even this year, Hard Eyes, which I enjoyed. I know he did last summer, which I didn't enjoy. Stream 7 looks like shit. So I like the idea that, the cop is a little bit, decent. You'll let him smoke. Why not? I got my arm cut off. I won't be bothered by the little shit. Yeah, I would say this is definitely probably the best WWE studio movie. Watch the new Hell House. That's cool. Yeah, Jonathan, I like Hollow Man. Horror characters WWE 2K25. That's cool. Yeah, this had a theatrical run. JoJo saw in the theater with his parents, and yeah, it made about 15 million, give or take. So yeah, I do remember this being in theaters because I mean, if you hit the right mark, horror can sell. I mean, look at Weapons. However you feel about Weapons, it made a lot of money. Sinners made money. Conjuring 4, whatever the fuck, it made money. Yeah, DNC, you see a lot of these editing flashes, especially after Saw. A lot more movies would do that kind of flash to white to transition to another scene. Got a bit old. I'm glad they don't do as much of that nowadays. Of course, here we're getting an idea that this lead girl is going to be the lead since she's got a little bit more character compared to the other ones. Well, Lucas, I've seen this movie before. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I liked it. I mean, we're already 20 minutes in, and we got like an hour left. And when the killing starts, it goes pretty quickly. So it's not a long movie at all. I'll give it that. It's pretty fast paced at the very least. That's cool, Devin. But yeah, at least the women here look hot. Again, nice uh, rundown, dirty as hell location. A fast paced film works, Lucas. I mean, it can work because it's not boring. Oh, hey, Mark. What are you doing here? You hate the film. Stop it, Mark. I would have had you come on, but you hate this movie. You thought the movie shit. So I'm like, I'm not going to ask Mark. Because he thinks this movie shit. This movie's dog shit. So I'm like, I better not ask him. Otherwise, I would have had you on. I heard otherwise, Mark. I heard you hate it. You think it's a piece of shit. How's it going, Mark? Well, I think Mark's pretty busy. I doubt he would want to join in. Um, I think I would think Mark is well. I guess it's up to Mark. I would assume he's busy though. Send him the link. He's probably busy, guys. He's got a life. Can't just drop everything and be like, I'll be on a stream. He has this thing. I don't have a life. He's got a life. He has this thing called a life. This is bald ass guys. This guy and this mustache. Hey there, Seth. Yes, you know, Evil. I like the film. Again, it's pretty typical. It's pretty straightforward. But I mean, it's nothing to make me mad or upset about it. I think it's fine entertainment. I'm like 23 minutes and 17 seconds in. The hotel shots are CG. You mean from the outside, or what do you mean? Oh, take her off her pants. There you go. Oh, take her off her bra. There you go. Come on. Ooh, ass shot. See, that's Gregory Dark for you. He did do soft core. At least he knows how to shoot an ass. That's an ass. Show them titties. Show them titties. Show them titties. Hell of a tattoo with the cross. Big old cross on her back. Glenn J. Kane definitely likes that. So, Stuntman Mark, what are you up to tonight? How's it going for you tonight, Mark? How's it going, man? In all seriousness, how are you doing tonight? Always a little bit of titties. Now take it off. Is Wayne Brady don't have to choke a bitch? I just got home 10 minutes ago. Very cool, Mark. In all seriousness, Mark, do you want to join? I mean, I don't mind going back and rewatching this from the beginning with you. That's up to you, though. Hey, Cal Smith, how you doing? This guy's got a map. What are you looking for? A treasure map? Treasure the Lost Booty. Oh, of course, the black guy knows how to pick a lock. Of course. Oh, hey there, Seth. Thank you, man. I appreciate the kind words. Of course, the black man knows how to pick a lock. Of course he does. All black men know how to pick a lock. It's like your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, and picking locks. Yeah, the look of the hotel, it definitely has that dirty, dripping, rundown look to it. Even like the paint on the edge of the bed or on the front of the bed by the pillows where the blonde was at. You see there's like paint and stuff. Well, Mark, Predminator's watch, he requested, so I would, and to be honest, there was only like 5 people watching, so I don't mind Mark. Well, how about you, Predminator? I mean, to be fair, no one's really watching along with this except Predminator, and Predminator's fine with it, so it's up to you, Mark. To be fair, nobody's watching this film except me. Predminator. It's not like this is fucking John Carpenter's The Thing or Aliens or something. A lot of these people came in later, man. So, Mark, do you want to do it or not? I don't even know if you have the film. Well, Silverwing's not watching on, he's listening. So, at least with Mark, I get some insight from him and stuff, and make fun of him for hating the film. No problem, Lucas. So, Mark, all right, I'll send Mark the link. Why not? Why not? Fuck it. No, I don't need to share the screen. Mark, I'll put it to your Instagram. All right, Mark, if you're watching, I'll put it to your Instagram. So I have the movie stopped. We'll go back and watch it with Mark. And people are like, oh, I mean, again, Predminator is fine with it. I don't feel like. I guess if people afterward, hey, you did double. You did double the fucking, yeah, a solo commentary, and then you'll have like a fucking dual comment. So you get two for the price of one. So I'll wait for Mark to come in, and we'll start from the beginning. Just fuck it. The like button turns into oh shit button. So Stump and Mark will be joining. I did put in the no problem, Lucas. I hope you have a good night, Lucas. Again, I did send it to Mark, so he can't chicken out now. He's got to watch it, so we can make fun of him for not liking the movie. But he hates the original Star Wars too, so yeah, that's a good idea. Well, you know what? I'll wait till he comes back because I got the live thing here, and then I'll actually make a note here. Commentary restarts at, and then I'll put the time when it comes into play. So that way I'll just have at, and then that way, just do it that way. Fuck See No Evil 2. See No Evil 2 is a piece of fucking dog shit. Goddamn sucks. Fuck See No Evil 2. So for those who just joined in, I was doing the commentary, but Stump and Mark came in. I thought he was busy with life and stuff. So I asked him if he wanted to be a part of it. So he said yes, and he's going to join in, and we'll start from the beginning because I think it'd be a fun like back and forth. I have my headphones there, so I'll be able to hear them because these are pretty good headphones. I'll be able to hear them even though they're all the way over here. So. Saw an interview with Kane. He said he would not let his kids watch it because he risks people's eyes out. Well, they gotta learn sometime. You haven't seen No Evil 2? What sucked about it? Pretty much everything. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that, man. Okay, this is the escalator story more so. I slide down and not 2 down. It's pretty good if I knock 2 down. He gives one guy the stunner. The other guy suplex. I need to know. I wouldn't. Well, I'd have to be taught how to give a proper suplex, but I would try. On the escalator going up, Matt drink Mellow Yellow and grab the guy and slam him on the empty can. Damn, that probably would be arrested. That sounds like a Tuesday. But yeah, Mr. Demon, if you want to follow on, I haven't started yet. So if you do want to follow on, that's up to you though. You just wait till Mark comes in, and we'll start from the beginning. But thank you, Bobby. I mean, I would love to do those things, but I'll probably get my ass kicked. And then lie about on camera, said, I kicked their asses, and lie. There's a kill in See No Evil 2 where Jacob Goodnight puts a saw through the guy's stomach. I mean, it may have okay kills, but I'm like, this fucking useless movie. The ending is a definitive ending. You didn't need any more bullshit. You didn't. You didn't need any more bullshit. You didn't need a sequel. No one was asking for it. See No Evil, I mean, I don't know what I rated because, I mean, I haven't watched in a while and I've just rewatched the first 20 minutes. And, I mean, it's, typical, average. It's fine. I like it. It's not one I rewatch a whole lot. It's nothing spectacular. But Kane, does good for what he needs to do. There's nothing in it that really makes me that mad or angry about it. I think in the time period is probably one of the better slasher films in that era, just because of how fast-paced and straightforward it is. There's some brutal moments. Another kill where he slashes Catherine Isabel, slow motion with the flesh and knife. Jamie Harris, he kills her through a door with that same weapon. I don't care what the kills are. See No Evil 2. The story was shit, and Kane coming back was bullshit, and the ending, nothing was resolved. Pretty much everybody dies. And then waited for a third film that never happened, that I didn't give a fuck about anyway. So it's like, who cares? Who gives a shit? And Stuntman Mark, he'll be joining soon. He just got home like 10 minutes ago and he popped in to say hi. And then I'm like, come on the stream. So he's got to get ready and stuff. He's probably got to get ready. He's probably got to find the film, put away his 18 German 4Ks he got in the mail today. Well, there you go. Well, thank you, Cal Smith. I appreciate that. I do upload every day. But thank you. I appreciate that, Cal Smith. Thank you so much. But I did upload Jonah Hex review. Tomorrow will be Zombievers for Lucas, the Ruins, or as I call them, the Runs. Some video game stuff on finished Rambo for PS3. That was a dog shit game. Probably the worst PlayStation 3 game I ever played. But I'm finishing that up. It'll be up sometime tomorrow. So that'll be my happy Halloween, is finishing that shitty Rambo video game for PS3. So I don't really know what else to say right now. Just waiting for Mark for a bit. When did I stop watching wrestling? Probably around the time Stone Cold Steve Austin became a bad guy. And I didn't buy it. Wasn't believable. It was lackluster of a turn. Well, I'm sure they wanted. I mean, they may have wanted a franchise, but I'm saying the ending of the film makes it seem definitive, and not every franchise needs to be a franchise. You don't need every movie doesn't need a sequel. Thank you, Bobby. Matt grabs the camera and say, "Mark and that guy, I'm coming for you tomorrow in the ring, and we'll rip more slip covers and throw Matt and me in the trash." Yeah, come for you, sucker. Grab the camera and say, "Mark." Oh yeah, like Mark and Ken Shamozen, which they did a fun video about me ripping slipcovers. I come for you tomorrow in the rain. I'm gonna rip more slipcovers. I'm gonna throw Mac and me in the trash, and then I throw you in the trash. Both of you in the trash. Cause you're fucking trash. You both go in the trash. Well, the Solstice sisters are just fucking stupid. They're trash. The Solstice sisters are fucking trash. Fuck the Solstice sisters. I'd rather fuck them than watch their movies. Although, I mean, if they're bad at giving head as they are making movies, maybe it wouldn't be worth it. So I don't know. Depends. Which one's hotter? To be honest, just do them both and look at their tits. I guess either one for me. Just look at the titties. Look at the titties. Well, I mean, they may be twins, but there could be some differences down below. Her teeth may have a mole, so I'll go the one without the mole. Yes, I do think Catherine Bigelow is more talented. Maybe not better looking, but more talented than the Sosta sisters. Come on, Mark, where are you, man? When did he say? Well, it was only 13 minutes ago, to be fair. Feed 2005. I vaguely remember that film. I don't think I minded it for its weird subject matter, but that sounds familiar. It sounds familiar, Feed. Are they fraternal or identical twins? I don't know, but I think if you're having sex with them, it won't matter. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they want to have sex with each other. Some twins probably are like that. You never know. If they were okay, they're twins. If they make out, is that disgust? Well, guess it would be disgusting because they're fucking related. But as a guy, it's like, well, they're two women. but they're sisters. And yeah, that would be fucking. Well, they're not my sisters, so I guess it wouldn't be disgusting to me because, like, you ain't my sister, so I don't care. Yeah, the sucking dit sisters. The sucking dit sisters.
Hey, what's going on?
We're talking about the sisters that suck dick. The Solstice sisters. How are their dicks sucking?
I haven't had the pleasure of finding out, unfortunately.
But thanks, I know this is last minute, so thank you for taking the time.
Yeah.
I figured you were busy, and also I figured he don't. Because someone told me they asked you and Deadpit that like they hate this movie, so I'm like, well, I better not ask them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, I own the film. I have it right here. I saw it way back when it first came out.
Yeah.
Thought it was okay.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
it.
go back to it often. Is
Same.
my thing. Like
Same.
I never. I know somebody would probably say, "Well, you don't watch it. Why do you own it?" At the time, I was intrigued to see it because I was going to check it out in the theater, but I just didn't. So buying it back then on Blu-ray was like the next best thing to checking it out. I wasn't going to rent it or anything. So, and I figured, it's a slasher movie. I was always a Kane fan, so I figured it might be good, and it's okay. I mean, it's it's there. I have this one as well, which you can see that lenticular. It's like they went all out for this edition. It's a steel book with a lenticular. It's a lenticular steel book cover.
Opened?
Yeah, it's open. It's in like a protective sleeve.
Oh.
Yeah. So the second one's a whole nother thing, which we'll get into, I guess, when we watch. But yeah.
Well, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, give me 1 second. And did you start it over, or I mean, we could continue.
Yeah, I'm
from
gonna
where you
start
were.
over. Predminator is perfectly fine with it. So
Okay.
I'll just put a timestamp after it's uploaded. I'll say it restarts at this time. So I'll just put it at the timestamp.
Okay. Hold on. I don't think mine has anything extra on it. When you're like right at 0 or close to 0, is it the Lionsgate thing that comes up?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's what I have too. So we should be good to go. Yeah. Okay. I'm paused at 0. So whenever you're ready.
Okay. So I have the timer written down. 1 hour, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Pause at the beginning. I'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, pressing play.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the Lionsgate logo, the gears.
Yep.
So I was saying before about how this is a time period where you had a lot of these type of slasher films after Saw, very flashy. They had like white flashes and stuff. Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. You had the beginning. You had Captivity. You had all this other stuff. And then I think this is one of the first WWE Studios films, like official WWE Studios films.
Yeah, I think this and the Marine were like really close together in release. Yeah. Man, I really haven't seen this in so long. So watching it again, it's bringing back some memories. Yes, Predminator, that Steelbook is the NSM release. NSM Records does a lot of releases like this. They do a lot of really, really cool stuff. They're pretty good company if you want some, different kind of packaging and stuff like that. They specialize in that kind of thing.
And yeah, the director, he had done softcore stuff. He was a music video guy. So he does have try to at least put some interesting shots in this, which I didn't appreciate.
Yeah, that's what I was typing in the chat
Yeah,
earlier.
very
That
dark.
yeah, he. I think I said that Jay Reel's a fan of his work, and his best films were in the '80s, which were The Devil and Miss Jones, and that's a very inside dead pit kind of joke. You guys may not get it, but Matt, I think you know all about
Yeah, yeah.
it.
And this cop, well, on the right, now on the left, for a second I thought it was like Bill Moseley because he had that face.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this I like I said, I haven't seen this in a long time. I don't rewatch it a lot. I just say I liked it because there's nothing in it that made me mad. It's a pretty short, fast-paced film. There's some
Hmm.
decent kills, and I thought Glenn Jacobs as Kane had this right look for it. He had that ugly look to him,
Yeah.
and someone's mentioned, he probably could have played Jason
Oh
Voorhees.
yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure. Um, the whole thing with like the production and behind the scenes, I do remember watching the feature on the Blu-ray, and the director said like we didn't really have to do much to him. Like, Kane just kind of came in ready to go, and other than like some light dirt, under fingernails and stuff like that, like he already looked the part.
good way to start your film off. Arm getting cut off, other
Hmm.
cop getting killed. Not a bad way to start your film off.
Yeah, in the first 5 minutes, you jump right into the action. Do you remember the marketing, like how they were trying to sell this back? And you weren't watching WWE, so maybe you don't remember.
I know there's the Kane fought the Great Khali with like a hook.
Yeah, yeah. He ended up being sort of like a hybrid of his character in a weird way, where he had the hook and the chain. Um, Hybrid in terms of like personality and stuff, not so much the look of him on
Mhm.
TV or anything. And then the date of the movie would trigger Kane and send him into a frenzy. That's how they figured. Yeah, we'll get the date of the movie over that way. Anybody that says the date of the film, he'll just attack. So whatever works, I guess.
But I was also saying before how slasher films. I mean, they'll always make them because they're cheap to do. You find people who you hire cheaply,
Hmm.
get them in one location, knock them off one by one.
Hmm.
From this point to even today, I know we did last summer Hard Eyes, um, Leprechaun the Beginning, which I saw the other day. Uh, it's always going to be the case. That's one type of film you always see made again and again.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like with the Scream 7 thing,
Yeah, if you were
that's
asking about that, I saw the trailer,
mhm.
which you
cheap
love.
cheap production costs, high box office return.
Yeah.
It's a win-win for the
Mark
studio.
loved the Stream 7 trailer, you told me
I
on
did not.
Discord.
Love is a strong word.
I tell you,
No,
liked it.
it was whatever. It looks like every other Scream movie. It really does. I mean, it's you put it up against the other two that came out in the last few years. It's
Yeah.
no different. It's the same thing.
But yeah, that was a nice transition from back then going up and then going to the alarm clock. Nice. It was a nice seamless transition. As you have this guy with a mannequin arm.
Mm-hmm. Predminator, I don't really remember many of the kills in the sequel.
For good reason.
I just remember that I was disappointed by the movie more than anything. I don't know why the Soska sisters can't seem to make things work. Well, it's such a simple premise is that second film. you would think that it would work. I mean, you have the horror um, ladies that all horror fans know, Daniel Harris, Catherine Isabel. So you got that. Um, and then the setting, like I mentioned, like it
Made by
kind of
two horse.
works. It kind of works for itself. Isolated. You don't really need a in-depth or deep story or anything. Just let Kane run amok. And somehow that just didn't translate well. It just didn't really work. I don't know why.
Well, a lot of reasons. I mean, there's no reason for him to be brought back. He's definitively dead in this. I thought the mask they put him on looked stupid.
Yeah, he didn't need a mask. That's another thing. I don't think he really needed it.
One thing I do like about the film too, it wasn't just them going to a cabin in the middle of the woods. I like this whole detention center aspect at this hotel. I thought that made things at least a little bit different compared to others. And they don't have a lot of time for character development, so that's why here's their name. They'll stop. Here's their name because we don't have enough time to build them up.
Yeah. I think some of them even went to Raw.
Funny.
Yeah, I think the chick with the curly hair in the back and the dude in the gray shirt that they just showed, I think they were on Raw to help promote the movie.
No, we don't need a Leprechaun in the Hood 3 Dark Cloud.
No, we really don't.
And hey there, Preston. Happy Halloween to you. Oh, yeah, a shirt of See No Evil. Interesting. That's cool, Preston.
Nice. That's cool.
But Glenn Jacobs, I was mentioned before he came on, like his other gimmicks that fail, like the evil dentist, Isaac Yankem, and the fake people. Were you a fan of Isaac Yankem?
I was not, honestly. That was not a great period for WWE. For a lot of different wrestlers.
You don't remember Tatanka's win streak?
That whole era, I'm just not a fan of.
You don't like Repo Man? Repo.
No. Yeah, I mean the Kane character started out great. I'd say probably started to really once they took like the mask off of him, that was when it just took something away from the character. And I don't just mean something tangible like the mask, just maybe the mystique and the whole aura of the character changed after that point. I liked what they did with him at first when he first had the mask off, just for like a brief minute there. Like he was still somewhat sinister, and maybe even a little bit more sinister in some ways. But it didn't last like most things in WWE. Yeah, somebody mentioned the ladies are attractive in this. I would agree.
Yeah, they are.
Al, I don't remember, but is there any nudity in this?
Well, it was funny as he got in, that we were just like a shower scene where we were seeing one of the women's asses. And I think when she turns, I think you see a little bit. So you got that to look forward to. But about the 20-minute mark or so.
Okay.
So keep an eye on that. But how did you feel about slasher films in this era? The 2002, 2007, that in-between era of slasher films. Because you're a slasher fan.
There was some that I liked, some that I didn't. I really disliked. So one thing that I do remember about this movie is like some of the cutting where it's like the fast pace, like they speed it up. It's just a weird kind of edit.
Yeah, they started like in Saw and stuff.
Yeah, this is all CGI, by the way. The building that was not there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, that kind of editing I really grew to dislike. I think in the first Saw movie, even they kind of just did it out of necessity, just because you have the scene with Danny Glover like chasing the guy in the car, and there's like a bunch of fast editing, and it
Yeah.
was more for like budgetary constraints than anything. Uh, but like most horror films, unfortunately, that come after movies that are a success, they seem to copy too many of the mistakes. And that's one thing that I think was a big mistake, them doing that constantly in a bunch of other movies.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the films themselves, I'm trying to think of what was out other than, because the torture scene was like the dominant, you know, subgenre at the time. That kind of overshadows like anything else that was out.
So
At least
you like Hostel?
meh, it's there.
Captivity?
Alicia Cuthbert's hot. I mean, she looks amazing. She's nice to look at. It doesn't save the film. Um, honestly, I like the location of Hostel 2 a lot.
Hmm.
I do like that. Like, there's a lot of good shots in it, and people might shit on me for that, but I think there's some decent cinematography in that film. Geez, what else was that? Oh, High Tension, I guess. That was a good one. I prefer the alternate title, the UK title, Switchblade Romance.
Hmm.
I
I don't think I don't like that film. High Tension.
is it the ending? The twist? It's just bullshit.
Yeah, it just
That's what most people say, and I get it.
such a
I
cheap
do.
fucking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I get it. It's some good gore, some good looking shots and stuff. I'll give it that. The ending, I'm like, fuck. Because then I'm trying to remember. So wait, this skinny ass girl did that to the guy,
Mm-hmm.
and she pushed that whole fucking piano. Where the fuck she did? Was it or something like took his head off? What did she push to take the guy's head off on the stairs?
It's like a really big. What is that? It's not a cabinet. I don't know what it is. It's something in a hallway.
And like she pushed it, it's so hard it took the guy's head off. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
pretty fucking strong for this girl that
Mhm.
weighed 85 pounds. But it is what it is. I've seen worse. I've seen better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like The Collector, The Collection. I like those two movies, which I guess Umbrella is doing.
Oh, they're doing 4Ks?
Someone said Umbrella is doing something with them.
Oh, very interesting. I'd like to upgrade them. I have them already on Blu-ray. Maybe I just sell my Blu-rays or something. But that's cool though that they're getting some love.
But I like those two a lot. We don't need a third one, in my opinion. But I like those two a lot. I like the House of Wax remake because that's a slasher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was 2005. Yeah.
So. I will say another thing I do like about I do like the location. I do like the rundown, dirty. You feel everywhere is dirty, rundown. So I do like the location. I think that does help because again, compared to a lot of other slasher films, it felt at least a little bit different of a location. And the characters aren't much, but they didn't bother me either. So I'm like I could take them, but they're not like characters I would put them on the list of great characters. But
Yeah.
she's hot. They're hot, and they're not, it's not I Know We Did Last Summer, the new one where all the guys die.
Right. Yeah. As far as the other slasher films of that time, was there any one, like what was like your favorite one from that time if you had one?
Well, as a bat to bat, the collector, the collection, like I watch them bat to bat. That's a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Especially that second one.
yeah,
Love the mix of like the action in there. It's really fun.
yeah, and then when I watch them back to back, it's like one long good story though.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
they die, and even in the first one with the shotgun stuff in the kitchen, like all the traps, all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the collector and the collection, I like both of them as a double feature. So like one movie.
Yeah.
Granted, there's an issue that I never understood that bothered the fuck out of me.
What's that?
Remember the plot in the collector? His whole deal was to get the thing for his wife or ex-wife, like that.
Okay.
The second film that's never brought up. Didn't she still need that theme from the mob or whatever? So did
Right.
she
Yeah.
die? Like the mob forgot it because he was famous? Like that's never brought up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, what happened?
Right.
He didn't get the thing. She's still there when he gets saved. What happened? Oh, honey, I was lying to you. He didn't even
Maybe
go in the first.
maybe that's what the third movie was about. You never know.
I don't need a third one. They screw it up. I'll let that go if I don't get a third movie. I forget what they were looking for here, like a treasure or something. I forget. Looking for something.
Yeah.
For condoms, I don't know. Were you ever in a juvenile center?
Is that a chat question or is that...
I've never been in one, so
No, never.
okay.
I thought I missed something.
No, not just because these guys are in juvenile. They were sent here because they're in juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone in chat ever been to jail? A juvenile in trouble? Just see how juvenile works, because I've never been, thankfully, and so I don't know. I guess it's typical to send them to clean in hotels. I don't know. Community service, I guess, to be fair. Community service.
It's just, I mean, do they usually spend the night and like hang out? That's the thing. Like maybe they'll work for like a good 10 hours or so, but like, I don't think they spend the night.
Maybe I'm very, very good behavior. Maybe.
Maybe. Now, I mean, since we're watching this film, I got to bring up the stuff that came out about it later that was in the script that didn't make it into the film. Have you heard about any of that stuff before?
I might have, but I didn't know how true it was.
Okay. Of course, the main one, the funniest one, was the thing with Kane.
Yeah, I
Like,
think I know what you're going to say.
he was supposed to have like an anaconda dick or something, like, and he was gonna kill somebody with it or something like that.
Say that again a bit louder.
Which part? The anaconda thing?
Yeah.
Kane was supposed to have an anaconda dick.
Did Vince McMahon want that or something?
That's right, yeah. Vince McMahon is a very bizarre individual, and the things that were omitted for this script were probably let go for good reason. And that was apparently one of them.
Yeah, because I didn't know how true that was, but I guess with Vince,
I just believe it because it's Vince. His sense of humor, and I mean, because apparently with all the early screenplays for WWE films, he was the final say. He was the guy that would add things, and Like, I mean, it's all his money, obviously. So I
Mhm.
guess, he could do whatever the fuck he wants, but it's still fucking weird. And I don't know how many horror movies he's actually seen, like everything I've ever heard, like Vince is just so detached from reality. And if he's watching TV, he watches WWE, and that's about it.
Yeah, I like the film. I didn't need to see his dick. That's one thing I'm glad wasn't in it.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that they kept the hook practical. That was supposed to be CGI as well. I remember hearing that.
Mm.
Thankfully, they used the real deal.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, more likely you probably haven't seen these actors ever again. And
Yeah,
again, I've seen much worse actor deal with them, but it's nothing that, it's gonna light your fire either.
right.
For me, I say they're serviceable because I've seen much worse.
That's a good word. Very serviceable. They did what they needed to do to get the film done, and that's all you really needed for this.
Yeah.
Now, I'm guessing you didn't see this in the theater when it came out.
No, I think I was working at the video store, and then when this came around, oh, there you go. You'll see a bit more ass shot in a bit
Okay.
after this. A little bit there, and there'll be a little bit more in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
A
Okay.
little bit of that Gregory Dart action.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You'll see a little bit more.
I'm so surprised there's not like a lot of like full frontal. Maybe there is. I just don't remember.
Mark's watching closely.
Yeah, I am. That's the best part so far. It's just funny because like, do you need to shower?
A dirty ass place like that, probably.
It's just got running water.
Oh, yeah, I mean there are rundown places that still have running water and stuff.
Wouldn't the water fucking smell though? Like the sediment and like the water tank, like the water would look like piss or something.
Just depends how long you run it. Maybe you run that stuff out, then it'll eventually get to cleaner.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, I told Mark the 2009 remake has a lot of hot chicks. He didn't care. He still hates the movie.
Yeah, that's a little different. I'll agree though, but the chicks are fine. That's not my issue with the movie. That's if you've ever heard me talk about that movie, that's never been my complaint.
Better than the first. Of course, the black guy knows how
Yeah.
to
I was gonna say that.
fit the door.
He's gonna pick it.
Just before you came in, before I in the chat, I'm like, all black people learn that, 1, 2, 3s, ABCs, and pick and lock,
And picking locks.
and how to steal a car.
They teach you how to use a gun.
And everything's dirty. Even the head of the fucking bed, there's white paint. It's
Mhm.
stained over the blonde's bed.
Now, I'm sure you haven't, but I just got to ask. There's a novelization for this. Have you checked it out?
No, I did not know there was a novelization for this.
Okay. Um, I've heard of some of the things that were omitted from the script as well, with stuff like one of the characters was supposed to be pregnant. Um, Another character was going to be a neo-Nazi, the Michael character. Um, like just all sorts of random shit. Jacob Goodnight wasn't going to have eyelids. God, what else? It was a bunch of crazy
How the
shit.
hell was
And
that gonna work? Not having
again,
eyelids.
this is Vince we're talking about. Why does he have to check him out?
He's expendable.
Yeah, he is. That's so fucking wrong. He's like, maybe he's got some money. Gonna rob, have the black guy rob the dead guy.
This is a cool shot. I like the idea of having the camera kind of following him around in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of scorpion action here.
Uh-oh. His hook is thirsty for fresh blood. His reaction.
I like that scene. I thought that was a pretty good kill just for the. I like the idea of the hook and chain.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him being big enough to lift a guy and just slam him,
Oh,
break
fuck
his
yeah.
back.
Yeah, definitely. I think they said he did all his own stunts, which I could believe,
Yeah.
given, he's used to the physicality, so it's probably pretty easy. Isn't there a scene where the dog pees on his eye? And his
At the
eye's not.
very end, in the middle
Yeah.
of the credits, yeah. No, Preston, this was a paid request from Predminator, who's in the chat. Jesus. It's a hell of a hit. Just slammed her ass back down.
Gotta dig out that eye.
Yeah.
There actually was a serial killer that did do this.
Really?
Yeah, he would remove the eyes of, I think he was killing like prostitutes or something. Yeah.
Got any
I don't know if they.
on that?
Yeah, a little. Now I'm trying to think because that was a ways back, so I don't know if maybe they took any inspiration from the real guy, but yeah, it was a case that went for I think of how many years it was.
Charles
Anyway,
Albright.
does it have anything else on him?
He was
That
known
name
as the
doesn't.
eyeball killer. Four
Maybe that's him.
women between 1988 and 1991 in
Yeah,
Dallas, Texas.
that sounds it. That sounds like that's it. Yeah. Yeah, Preston, we're doing something tomorrow too. We're gonna do Friday Night Lives. I don't know if CK will be joining us for that. He might not. Being that it is going
What's
to
funny,
have
he does it, and then all of a sudden he just shows up. I think
what?
when I think when he has the time and he's available, he can see if he will or will not. So sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't.
Oh, CK. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, he might jump in, he might not. But we're doing the vinegar thing is going to be at the very end. So yeah, he might pop in. Garrett could pop in too. You never know. I don't know. It is Halloween, and it'll
But I
be
think
pretty late. So
Uncle Bill mentioned maybe I think it's the films that take place on Halloween. Doing that.
Did he mention that on Instagram?
He mentioned it on the stream the other night. What that I did because he was in the chat.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
What do we do? And he's like, oh, I think we'll do that.
Okay.
So I don't know if he has the list.
Yeah, I have
I don't have it.
I do. So
Okay.
I'll just try to. We'll set it up before we start.
I like the idea of the flies because you see later he's got like maggots coming out of his head when he gets hit.
Yeah.
I will say when it starts, it does pick up because teal.
Yep.
And I think what I like is that you feel his intensity.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the hits. So even if it's not all right gory, at least there's that a bit. And there's still some gore. The woman deer eye plucked out, the arm cut off at the beginning so far.
But as far as the eyeball killer goes, just a weird kind of a coincidence, maybe. I don't think it was directly influenced, but you never know.
Because I mean that was really back in the late '80s, so I think just see no evil, religious. They're just probably just going with that,
Yeah.
like that chunk of blood on the top of the elevator, like that.
Yeah, that's very productive. Am I dressing up? I was, but the costume that I got didn't fit, and I should have known better than to buy anything that's not extra large or bigger.
Didn't you have that something last year, but you couldn't breathe or something?
I don't even remember what I was last year. I know one year when we streamed, I was Pennywise.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
That one was fun. Yeah, when you wear that mask for a long period of time, it gets really hard to breathe in it. Yeah. So yeah, my plans for costumes kind of fell through. and it's a little too late to get anything.
Mm.
I I did have an idea for a costume, but my girlfriend didn't really like it too much. So I don't know. I might still do it. I don't know.
What was it?
I was gonna be an ICE agent. I thought it was funny, but she's like, no, don't do that. She's like, you're gonna get shot or killed on the street. But again, it's last minute, and I'm like, what's cheap that I could use that I could get? And then like I went on Amazon and I saw like they had a bunch of stuff, but the cheapest and the quickest thing they could get to me is like SWAT team stuff, police stuff, shit like that. And the ICE thing was like one of the number one things that was selling on Amazon. So I was like, oh, that'd be really funny. So I don't know if I'll do it though.
Yeah, probably best you don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I was being half
Yeah.
serious. I was joking, and
Ooh,
you know,
nice. So up close to the hook going under his chin. That's a nice
yeah,
kill.
very
like that.
creative. Yeah.
Again, I think that's one of the reasons I like the film is that when it gets going, it just kind of nonstop, just kind of. And I've just seen so many other films that don't even do that.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm being too lenient on the film. It's not like a top 10 favorite, but that's why I liked it.
Yeah.
better than Megan.
Yeah. Yeah, the setting is really, really good.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's appropriately nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, very
Reminds
good.
me of
Yeah.
the location in Graveyard Shift a lot. Like everything is so fucking dirty.
Yeah.
It's just disgusting.
Yeah, all the bugs, other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Mold, dripping.
Yeah, because juvenile, everybody's got weed, It's easy to get.
Is it?
Apparently.
Are you asking if I'm personal experience or?
No. He's the bad boy, so of course he's got the drugs. Yeah, let's all get high.
Well, definitely a staple of these kind of films, of course. Even
Oh,
back
for
to the
sure.
80s.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I liked 80s slasher films, but it's not like every 80s slasher film was good. And I liked a chunk of them, but it's not like there was some shitty 80s slasher films.
Oh, most definitely.
I would put this above some of them.
What about Mad Men?
You asking, do I prefer this or Mad Men?
Yeah. That seems to be the one that always comes up. So I had to ask.
Honestly, probably this one I prefer.
Okay.
I think because While the characters aren't much, I do think the acting is better than those people in Mad Men, like Galen Ross, where she's got the guns, like after
Mm-hmm.
she shoots. And the ending was just wasn't satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
And eh. I mean, I don't hate Mad Men. I like it for what it is, but I'd probably say I like this more.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even remember that Predminator. They had him talk more in the sequel. Fuck, would he have even said? I gotta watch. I'm gonna watch
Eye for
that
an eye.
right after this. I think I'm
Oh
gonna.
god.
It's been so long. I'm gonna have a little refresher. Just
Yeah,
collecting
I
all his
forgot all about
albums.
this.
Yeah, me too.
Like this whole layer.
Mm-hmm.
I like the set design of this layer. Dingy, dirty.
Yeah. I mean, it is the perfect like hideout for a killer on the run, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Have you ever been to not a hotel, but like anything that was like abandoned? Because you have all these videos where people like search ghost
Hmm.
towns, they search like abandoned whatever mall, hotel, anything. You ever tried anything like that or
Yeah, well, it was a mall that
okay.
it was pretty much out of business. It wasn't, I don't even remember if it was completely abandoned, but it looked like it was.
Right.
It was in its last days of being open, and it very much felt abandoned. It's all the stores are closed down. There was a lot of shit everywhere. It was very dark, only lit in very small areas where there were a few active stores, maybe like less than five. Um, so seeing a lot of the stuff that was just still there was pretty weird.
Mm.
And the fact that you anytime I've ever been in a mall, like there's people there, even if it's like not that many people, there was no one there. Like but me and a few other people that just went inside.
Did you ever film anything of that or no?
No, this was
Oh.
so long ago. No, I don't even. I definitely wasn't filming anything back then.
Civil Wings, did you film any of that? Go into an abandoned military bunker? Because that sounds interesting. That's something I would like to do one day, but I like to be with like other people. I think that'd be cool to do.
Going to something abandoned.
Yeah, or like a complete ghost town or something like that. Just that kind of. I mean, that'd be kind of the last way to explore something
Mm-hmm.
without going to a jungle, which I wouldn't. But I mean, that'd be like a fun, adventure in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
It's still safe enough.
Would you visit any locations that are particularly haunted or supposed to be haunted?
I don't know, maybe with other people.
Not by yourself, though.
I mean, it's more about looking at the history and seeing what's left behind that was just there for, I don't know, lost to time. Just something about that interests me.
We know what Kane really wants to do. Can't say I blame him.
He wants her wet.
That's why she's in the shower.
I would say I will. This is off tangent, but I'll ask you since you've met this director many times.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts on that Terrifier lawsuit? Did you hear about that?
I did see about that.
The actress suing the
Yeah.
actress that got cut in half in the first Terrifier is suing
Mm-hmm.
like the director and such.
Yeah. I never met Phil. That's the producer
Mm-hmm.
for people that don't know. He's apparently gone to cons before, but none of the ones that I've been at. Or maybe if he was there, I just didn't see him. Because I doubt they would put a table out for somebody like him. But or just for any producer in general. I don't mean like him.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate if it's really the truth. I don't know if it's a case of like her just saying that just because she wants to get some money out of a franchise that's become a lot bigger than when she was really initially a part of it. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a couple different things to look at with that, but yeah, I don't know because it's more of a deal between Phil and the girl, not so much Damien. Even though Damien's name's on it, the project's nothing without Phil's money. Like that's how
Mm-hmm.
they did the first one, and that's where her contract was from. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, had she said that it was Damien, I mean, I would be a lot less likely to believe it. But I've never really met many producers. Well, I guess I have technically because some directors are producers, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
just guys with money that weren't a part of the film business ever, and they just gamble with their money, which is basically what a lot of producers are in the beginning when they fund indie productions. So,
Well, it says there she's suing producers and director Damien Leone, accusing them of breach of contract and distribution of sexually explicit materials without consent.
mm-hmm.
Claims the director and Falcone failed to pay sufficient royalties, so she's naming both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And she claims she was not told before filming that she would be required to be nude for the scenes. She agreed to act in the film for extremely low upfront per diem. Promised she'd get 1% of the profits from the film.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I know that both of their names are on it now. Like,
Damien and Phil deny the claims.
yeah, I don't know. That's to me, it doesn't sound like a legitimate thing, regardless of who she's suing. Honestly, when you read it now, I don't. That's a very low budget film. Why would you get profit? Why would you be the actor to see profit off of sequels or anything in the future? Because isn't that what it said? Something about she's supposed to see royalties from the second film as well.
Yeah, something about without my death scene, the movie wouldn't have been as big as it was, or something.
See, like that. No, I no. It's just she kind of screwed herself on that one. That's not how any films work at all. Like lower budget movies, indie films like that, they don't work that way. I don't even think that he knew right away that he was going to even be doing a sequel. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure he probably wanted to, but getting the money that they did from the Indiegogo thing or whatever it was, like they exceeded the amount that they were supposed to get. So it's like that second movie almost didn't even happen, but it did, and obviously struck pretty big. And yeah, she wants some money. That's what it seems like. Oh, that was a nasty bone break right there. But I mean, yeah, have you ever heard of that?
Not
Exactly.
really.
Like the most I would believe is that David was supposed to get money, like from future sequels, if they were going to plan on doing that or something. But I just you were just a kill in the movie. Just that doesn't make any sense. Oh man, that looks good. Gotta love the practical.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. The mauling by dog thing is not a pretty sight. I've seen that in person, and that's not a.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, you don't have to go into details, but like, what age were you?
This was like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. No, maybe
Oh,
a little bit longer. Maybe like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, give or take a year. Um, it was a girl that I worked with, and she was advised to not do anything with this dog. It wasn't a pit bull Predminator. It was a really large breeded dog. I can't remember the breed.
mhm.
It was a more exotic, rare kind of breed, and it was massive. Probably weighed like 110, 115 pounds. It was really huge. Oh shit. Here comes Jacob. At least he actually got some shit done right there. It's for as much as like he's a dick the whole time.
Yeah, I
Um,
appreciate when someone fights back.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, she was advised not to fuck with the dog. She does anyway. It mauls
Where
her.
was this dog? Like, you said your coworker. So where was the dog in terms of was this
Oh,
at
so
job?
yeah, so my previous job, I was working as a technician at various, well, not various, because it was all one big company, but they owned a lot of different practices,
Mhm.
and it was a hospital, animal hospital.
Mm.
And she she was like a kennel worker, and they let animals out all the time. They feed them, watch them, bathe them, stuff like that. And I just happened to be there the day that this happened,
Mm.
and she looked. If you've ever seen like the picture, like the bloodiest scene in any horror film you've ever seen, that's what it looked like. It
Mm.
was really bad. She almost died. Um, she was ripped apart, literally. I'm not joking.
No, I believe you.
Just it bit her like everywhere. It was really gruesome. Uh, yeah, she was fighting to stay awake. She kept nodding out, doing like that, and we were saying her name, like, "Hey, like, you got to stay awake." And the ambulance was on its way, but she kept nodding out. She's like, I just feel sleepy, and
Yeah.
her nerves were all fucked anyway.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it was bad, really, really bad.
Right.
Never seen that much blood. It was like a trail of blood. It looked like a horror movie.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it was a people aggressive kind of animal, and only certain people could deal with it, from what I was told. And for some reason, she just felt like, hey, I can deal with it.
Mm.
And yeah, it ripped her up.
Fuck
And
dogs.
Yeah, I went outside to look at it at the dog. They had already like locked it away. They managed to subdue it and put it back, but
Mm-hmm.
somebody owned the dog, Preston. Somebody it was they have boarding. So like if you go on vacation and you don't want your dog to be alone, you want somebody to watch it, take care of it, shit like that. You go board it at an animal hospital and they'll keep it for a week, a month, whatever you pay for. And so that's what it was doing there. What a crazy death scene. This is
Yeah.
like shove a cell phone down somebody's throat.
Dial 911. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
So the dog was just there just because
It was boarding.
boarding. Okay.
Yeah, it was boarding.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's waste all the ammo shooting at walls. Typical horror movie trope. Let's just shoot guns off in different directions and not actually aim at a target. And I'm not sure what happened to the animal after. Like, I know they put it back where it was staying. Pretty sure the owner was notified. I mean, that's not the only one I saw, though. I've seen more than one. That was just the worst one. Because, like I said, she was ripped apart. Pretty much. Those pieces of her hanging, and it is just gruesome. Very, very gruesome stuff.
Hmm.
And all we could do was try to help stop the bleeding, or at least slow the bleeding till the ambulance got there. She survived. And she continued to work there after the fact. I know one chick that got mauled. She lost a finger or two, and then she quit, which I couldn't blame her. Jeez. Fuck that guy up.
Good stunt.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't judge it too much. I was going to mention him axing the control panel. I don't know what that has to do with the motor above the elevator, but
I guess they can't really press the buttons to go anywhere else anymore.
yeah, they couldn't. But you
Well,
would
I don't know
think,
how elevators work, so I don't know if the
yeah,
electrical short
you would
circuit something.
you would still think the panel inside might work. But again, stuff like that you got to let go. I mean, it is a horror movie.
I don't know if there's a shutdown thing in case something screws up with the electrical with that panel. Maybe there's an emergency thing. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how elevators work. So
Right.
happy Halloween, Miguel.
He's just fascinated by the money, not the eyeballs in front of him. He's stealing the money.
You wouldn't take any money.
Maybe I'd go back for it after like I find a way out. I think getting out is more of a priority. I'd like to spend some money after the fact. It is blood money, Predminator. He's got to stop and rub her body real quick.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him.
It's funny. I was in another stream by myself. I was like asking people like, "What's your favorite horror film of the year?" And it was hard for people because is it weapons? I'm like, really? Like, I know we did last summer. I'm like, really? Sinners? I'm like, really?
Do you have a favorite of the year?
The one that I show you the first 10 minutes of. Which I don't know if you ever watched that movie.
I did. That's what I was going to name.
Oh, did you like it?
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite of the year.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't even ask you about that. How you felt about it?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. It was really fun, really solid. There was a couple things here and there I would have probably changed.
Yeah. Same.
But I know it was low budget and they worked with what they had and it was fine, you know. Refreshing to see something that original done. I'm sure it's been done in a similar fashion, maybe with different subject matter, but still, it
Yeah,
worked.
like the story of the mystery, kind of where it led.
Yeah,
We're talking about Strange Harvest.
yeah.
For all of you liked it.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I mean, I eventually just paid for it. I was
Oh, okay.
thinking about just trying to find a stream of it, but I
Yeah.
just ended up paying for it. And I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? It's an indie kind of movie. They don't have a lot of money. Let me just support it a little. And I was glad I did because like it was really good. And, I'm a big true crime fan anyway, so
Yeah.
that was perfect for me. But it has been a lackluster year, though.
But there is some decent blood in that. The guy in the playground, Heenan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very creative stuff.
So there you go.
Yeah, that I don't like that kind of stuff. It's like just let them scream in agony. No need to have the fast motion.
Oh, yeah. Preston Futz Stream 7. He was asked about the trailer. Futz Stream 7.
Mm.
There you go.
That's just
It's her and her daughter this time, Mark.
I noticed, yeah.
That's original.
Yeah.
We never saw Jamie Lee Curtis do that
No. Oh.
with her daughter.
like I told you, she's just missing the ammo belt.
She has a gun, so maybe the ammo belts.
She could. We probably just didn't see it in the trailer.
Ooh, Matthew Lillard. Heard his voice at the end.
Yeah. That's so, like, if he doesn't show up in any point in the movie, then it's more than obvious by the time you get to the end that it's him, which ruins the whole element of surprise with those movies for people that like that sort of thing. So, well.
It's an AI Matthew Lillard. AI Stu. It's a different guy just using AI Stu.
Could be.
Sora. Chat GPT.
It still wouldn't make any sense. Like, if we already know you're the killer, like, why wear the mask, the suit, change your voice? If it's him, like, it would make no sense. It really wouldn't. Like, why would you mask up if, like, you're already a known serial killer? Like, the point in the original is to hide your identity because nobody knows it's you.
Maybe people think he's dead. They don't know he's alive yet.
Yeah. With the day and age of the internet, that's ridiculous. Even if they say he's been in a coma for like 20 years or whatever, that would still be public knowledge. No.
Fate is death.
No.
Fate is death.
I mean, in the end, that probably will be something like that. Yeah, he hates his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she caught Jacob playing with little Jacob, and she didn't like it.
Yeah. Still better than Rob Zombie's Halloween.
That's his whole origin.
Yeah.
She didn't like that he jerked off. That's why he's all fucked up.
Yeah, the overly religious nut job. Nut case. Nice. I can't hate a film that does that. Throws an old woman and impelled her head right through the fucking. I can't hate a movie that did that. I can't hate a movie that did that. That's awesome. And to that guy that banned, you know what's lazier? A fat Santa Claus looking guy watching two guys watching a movie, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, I saw that comment like right before it got banned. I just saw it.
Which is funnier because he's watching and clicked on a stream of two guys watching a film. So I'm like, we're actually doing something with people talking and we're actually contributing something.
Yeah, it's not like
that Santa Claus looking bitch.
It's not like we haven't talked about the film at all. And I mean, that's what every commentary that's ever been created is people.
Well, he's a nobody. He just thinks his brain cells left him because they hated being alone for so long. They want to find another brain that actually works.
It's just so funny seeing stuff like that.
That's YouTube, folks.
Yeah, the internet overall. That's the internet.
I'm sure his wife was lazy too. That's why he's bad. So went to Anaconda Mark. Gave her the Anaconda Vice.
Yeah, the vice grip. He's stuck in a trance.
Yeah.
This is your chance to shoot him.
Granted, she doesn't know how to shoot because don't want to miss. But you can make it from there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But granted, she's not. She doesn't want to be nervous. But yeah, you could hit him from there. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, no bullets, so it didn't matter.
Of course.
But I like that because so many times I've seen like the bad guy have it on the good guy, and it doesn't work. I'm like, oh come on. And then
Yeah.
so I like that switched around. I don't know. Because I've seen so many action films where the bad guy has it on the good guy, and he's going to die. Oh, it just happens to run out of bullets. So I don't know,
Yeah.
something about that being flipped that doesn't bother me.
Michael's back.
Go take him down.
Nice. Yeah, I could appreciate that too. Like trying to finish the job.
You got maggots.
Typically they hit the person one time and then they just
Yeah.
run.
No, I don't think Mark is looking forward to a Corey Cunningham Christmas.
Not really. No, I'm good.
I would assume that. I don't even know when that's supposed to come out.
I think it's in a month. It's sometime in December, I'm pretty sure.
We should get the Dead Pig guys and watch that like first time reaction.
That would make it fun, at least. That would make it like enjoyable.
That or like the Mutilator 2.
Oh man. Let's get Pizzal on there too.
I don't know because he did it. I
Yeah, I
get it,
know.
but it'd be really like it'd be a shit on it. I think it would make you feel a bit uncomfortable.
I don't know. I mean,
I wouldn't
I
want to put him in that spot.
the dude that I'm friends with on Instagram, who's formerly worked for Bloody Disgusting, he was in the Final Destination, the fourth one,
Yeah.
and he hated the movie. He shit on it. So I don't think Pizzao will mind. I think you gotta live in reality. I mean, if you're in a piece of shit, just say it. Like,
Well, he might
oh
have worked with the director and maybe.
yeah, but I mean, is Buddy Cooper gonna hire him again for something else? I don't know. Like, oh man, yeah,
There's the Mortal Kombat.
yeah.
He's pretty fucking dead. But I like that. That was another thing I liked when I first saw it. I'm like, wow, they did not do a sequel bit ending. Like they have this joke in the middle of the credits where like a dog pisses on the thing. It's
Hmm.
kind of like a a joke, but I'm like, oh, it didn't end on a sequel bait ending. It didn't end on a to be continued. It's just,
Yeah.
okay, the guy's dead. The movie's over. There you go. That was kind of refreshing compared to a lot of other movies, even in this time, where even Wrong Turn, which I liked, but then in the middle it was like, oh, they're not dead, and it's okay.
Mm-hmm. In the sequel, is he supernatural? I don't
I
remember that.
guess so, because damn bone went through his heart right there.
Right. Yeah. I just remember him waking up in the morgue or something. He sort of pops up.
Something, yeah, probably. I didn't remember that sequel being dog shit.
Yeah. When I watched it, I was like, oh, man, like, how did they ruin this? How did they screw this up?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd feel any differently watching it again this day and age. Like, back when it first came out and I got it, I was like, there's no way this is going to suck. Yeah, so that's it. That went by really, really fast.
Yeah, all other than thinking like a minute, there'll be that dog scene and there'll be it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, it's a very short film, hour and 18 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, they did that in John Wick.
John Wick 4, yeah. So John Wick 4 stole from this.
Yeah. They only steal from the best.
Thank you, Freddie Lit. Yeah, here in Texas, funny enough, like the past 8-9 months is like 100 degrees, 98 degrees, 100 degrees. Last night I'm like, shit, it's 54 degrees. Now it's like 52 degrees. I'm like, thank God. It's not 90 or 100 degrees finally. It took enough fucking time. I don't know how it is up there with you.
It's decent fall weather. It's 50, 60 degrees
Yeah.
every now and again. So, I mean, at night, I mean, it definitely drops down to like the 40s. Right now, it is 43. So, yeah, that's pretty low.
Yeah. But yeah, just nice that, they get cooler weather than 100 finally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see. 1 second. I'm just gonna bring up some of the stuff. Predminator, Illinois. Born and raised in Illinois. So I'm used to the cold, although I don't really like it. Okay. So 2000 slashers. Just run through some of these.
Sure.
See if you like any of these.
You too as well. Like your thoughts
yeah.
as well.
I'm going to just start from the top. So
Sure.
one of them that I'm pretty sure you've seen, you may not remember. All the Boys Love Mandy Lane.
Yeah, I remember Amber Heard was in that.
Yeah, she's the lead.
Cool.
Have you seen it?
Remember.
Okay. That's one that has some interesting kills. It's just meh, just kind of there, like bunch of kids, I think, at like a farmhouse, and they're getting picked off by somebody in there that was like a classmate a former classmate. And if you're paying attention, like most slasher movies, you know who the fucking killer is from the opening frame. They do very little to hide it by like the middle of the movie. It's slightly ambiguous at the beginning, but anyway, I know you don't like this one, the April Fool's Day remake.
No, I don't. It looks like a soap opera. It's acted like one to
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Not a fan of it at all.
Are you a fan of those guys that made it, the Butcher Brothers?
What else do they do?
Mostly they're known for the Hamiltons, which was one of the 8 films to die for, and I think the first After Dark Horror Fest run. I think that was the first one. Yeah, the first one.
I didn't see that.
Okay. It's a vampire film. They did a sequel 6 years later called The Thompsons in 2012. So I'm assuming you didn't see that one either. In between, they did a movie called The Violent Kind.
No.
No? Okay. Tiffany Shepis was in Violent Kind. There are parts I like, but that film does not work as a whole. Something about their style was weird and off-putting, but not in like a creepy horror way. It's just their style, just the way they directed movies was weird. They did another movie in 2020, but with Scout Taylor Compton, and Tiffany Shepis, but I haven't seen it. Anyway, getting back to 2000 stuff. Behind the Mask.
I liked it quite a bit.
Okay.
Maybe I'm alone in that.
No, I'm a bit. I liked it ever since it first came out.
Because we know people who hate it.
Yeah. I don't know how. It's a fun movie. Like it tried to do something really different in a time where most people just wanted to make a straight up slasher film, but and they kind of do in the third act in a roundabout way, but just the way they get there works really well. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's you got Robert Englund in it and Kane Hodder's in it. And I think he's coming out of the Elm Street house when you see Kane.
Yeah, Kane Hodder. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Zelda Rubinstein.
Yeah, that's right. She is. Black Christmas 2006, the first remake.
I could watch it. The ending is a bit kerfluffle because they try to do too many things. But you know what? I can watch it as a time waster because I like some of the lighting, the nastiness of the gore. It seems pretty fast paced.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate that one. I don't hate that one.
When I first saw it, I thought that they overdid it. And they kind of missed the point of what made the original the movie that it was. But looking back on it, like after the initial viewing, I appreciated it more and more. I mean, definitely you got all those nice looking ladies in there. That helps. But yeah, it works for what it was. I hate that so many of the things that like key moments were cut out. Like one of the death scenes from the trailer with like the Christmas lights and this like rotor thing.
Well, yeah, it was purposely done just for the trailer. I don't think they were doing it for the movie. Yeah, I didn't like that. That is false advertising.
Yeah, there was another scene like that. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty brutal looking back on it, and
yeah, they
certainly fit the tone for at least
cookie skins.
Like violence. yeah, exactly. It's pretty weird shit, but you know that was the time.
Yeah.
Moving on, Bones. in 2001.
It's pretty lame.
Come on, it's got Snoop Dogg. You don't like Snoop Dogg?
I do, but not in as the main killer.
Yeah. I always thought the guy that's in that, the detective
Mm-hmm.
with the I can't remember his name, but he's got like the white shirt and the holster thing for the gun, and he's got the black jacket. Who does he look like?
Elton John.
No.
Who?
Max Payne.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Dude, he looks exactly like fucking Max Payne. His voice, everything. I was like, why is he not? He should have played Max Payne in the Max Payne. Not fucking Mark Wahlberg. Not that would have saved that film, but
Right.
still. Let's see. Have you ever seen Botched?
Is Steven Dorff in that?
Yes.
That was an interesting movie because I know that takes place in another country, like Germany or somewhere. And I thought it was kind of a weird,
Moscow.
bloody black comedy. Oh, Moscow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like it was kind of like an apartment building, and there's like Steven Dorff was like a criminal caught in the middle of like these weird killers, and I remember that being interesting. I remember there was some traps or something.
There was. Yeah.
I remember I think I watched that once and I didn't expect much. I'm like, oh, okay, this is actually kind of weirder than I thought it was, and I remember not minding it.
I think the comedy element in the film is probably what turns most people off, because it's not the kind of thing you would expect given the initial premise, the way it starts out, the first act especially. You don't
I think that's
really...
what I liked about it, though. It was weirder.
Yeah.
What about you?
I liked it. I've only seen it the one time, but it still stands out in my mind, just because there's not a ton of stuff that I see Steven Dorff in. But I've never had a problem with him as an actor. He was always fine. Yeah. Even though I know other people make fun of him. I think we know who. And then the Boogeyman sequel. Don't know if you saw that.
I don't think so. No, I didn't even know there was a sequel.
Yeah, that one was it went full on slasher movie mode, and there's a killer with a mask and shit. And, I haven't seen it since way back then. Yeah, I think Tobin Bell might be in that too. Pretty sure he might be. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Buried Alive, I'm sure you remember.
That the TV movie?
No, the video game movie. It's
Buried Alive. Stay Alive?
Well, no, not Stay Alive. There's another one called Buried Alive. That actually does have Tobin Bell in it.
Video game movie.
No, I think I said video game movie, but I was thinking Stay Alive, but it's completely different. So no, it's a slasher film, but it's got Tobin Bell in it.
I don't think I've seen that. The only Buried Alive I seen was the TV movie with Tim Matheson.
Okay.
So I haven't seen this Buried Alive.
Okay. That was another straight to DVD one. It was one of those Dimension Extreme films. I don't know if you've watched any of those when those were coming out.
A few.
Not
a ton, a few.
Any that you can remember that you liked, or?
I'd have to look them up.
Okay.
Dimension Extreme, you said?
Mm-hmm. I know Inside was one that everybody put over like crazy, which I thought was okay. I liked the film enough.
Let me see. I gotta look at a list. Um, I should Feast. I like Feast.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That was one. Yeah, the first one for sure. I don't know
Yeah,
about the sequel.
no, I don't. I don't like any of those other sequels. But I like the first Feast.
Yeah, very fun movie. Good creature feature.
Yeah, Rogue. I liked Rogue.
Yeah, I think I have that one too.
Yeah, crocodile movie.
Mm-hmm.
That might be it.
You see the list and you're like, well, fuck.
Well, yeah, the
Probably a
Zombie
good reason.
Diaries and Welcome to the Jungle and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah, Pulse and
Pulse. Um, we're gonna skip Children of the Corn sequels. I don't think anybody cares about those.
yeah.
Uh, Cold Prey was one that I remember getting on DVD at that like
What's it called?
Cold Prey.
Oh, I thought you meant the band Coldplay.
No, 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 no,
Okay,
no. Yeah, Cold Prey was a Norwegian slasher film from 2006.
okay.
Never seen it?
It sounds familiar now that you said it. If I saw it, it probably was back to the day. I don't remember anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Feast sequels were garbage, both of them. There was two sequels Freddy lit.
Yeah.
Sloppy Seconds, which fits, and whatever the third one was called. It's like the director and writers forgot all the talent
Wasn't
they
it
had.
Happy Ending or something
Huh?
like that? It was called Feast 3 Happy Ending, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the last one, like a fucking robot came out of nowhere and stomped on some people.
Yeah.
It's like they purposely made it bad to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's not why people like me like the first Feast, but completely different tone and different direction. I don't understand, but the first one's the only good one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see those sequels?
Yeah. I wasn't a fan. Um,
But you like the first one?
oh yeah. I have the first one somewhere over there on the shelf. It's
Did
a
you ever
really
see
fun
that
movie.
Project Greenlight that was when they were making it?
I saw some of it, yeah.
How do you feel about it from what you remember?
God, that was so long ago. I've there's only like very vivid images of it in my mind. I don't remember enough about it to give a real like opinion.
Right.
Um so yeah, the Cold Prey movie, it had a sequel. I think there might have even been a third one as well. I don't know.
Mm.
Much like most slasher movies, the killer in the first one was like a flesh and blood killer, and then he turns supernatural with the sequel, and turns out like he can heal or some shit. And yeah, I don't remember. I haven't seen the second one in a long time. I remember the first one the most, and I remembered liking it. Um, let's keep going. Oh, this is one that I bring up quite a bit. It's called Creep from the British director Christopher Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're familiar with that one.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Okay. Um, any thoughts on that or
Yeah, dog shit.
forgettable?
Dog shit.
Okay.
Dog shit. Hate that. That food is fucking awful. The bad guy gives a good performance, but the
Yeah,
other guy is. Oh, go ahead.
that's what I like. I mean, I like the. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Just so we're clear, we are because there's two movies called Creep
Okay.
that are horror films.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if we're talking about the same one. Now that you say that, what do you remember about the film called Creep? Because we might be talking about two different
Oh, okay,
movies.
maybe. I'm talking the one that's like found footage where the guy gets a message.
Okay, yeah, that's the one you're thinking about, not that one.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
talking about the one where it's a slasher movie that takes place in the subway tunnels of
Oh,
the
okay.
United Kingdom,
I've heard of that. I don't remember much about it.
and there's there's a girl that meets some shithead guy at a party. She leaves with her friend. They're gonna go take like the subway, like the train or whatever. Um, it's really really late, so it's damn near deserted, of course, because it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Gets on the train, and the piece of shit that was harassing her is on the train as well. The door is open, something pulls him out, and basically the film goes on to be like a journey of her like being trapped down there. It killed the conductor of the train and everybody else on it. And it's a very very bloody all practical gory movie. Tons of interesting kills. Yeah, really dark. I think you'd like it.
Okay.
I know you like the claustrophobic kind of setting.
Yeah.
You don't get a ton of backstory about what the person or the thing is. I guess he's part creature, part person, something like that. But uses a lot of crazy weapons to off people. So yeah, it's a cool one. I've always liked it. As soon as you said that, I had to think. I'm like, I think he's talking about the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of the other one. Yeah.
Okay. And you feel free to stop me because I'm only in the C's, but I'm trying to skip stuff. We don't have to go through everything in the 2000s. Yeah, I'll just keep going. Let me see. Let's go to the D's. Here's one that's pretty funny, and then we can just keep going from here. Drive through.
Oh yeah, I reviewed that like a few months ago. That was fucking. The killer was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But everything else was just bottom of the barrel. But the killer was kind of funny and some of his one-liners and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just remember that one at the time. The DVD, it was straight to DVD. It came out, and it more or less looks like a movie that could have potentially been in a limited theatrical run.
Yeah.
I think Sean Whalen is in that too, as like the janitor of the school, I think.
It's probably, yeah.
And yeah, it's just the killer. It is pretty silly shit. I'm not gonna lie. I guess that would have to be a horror comedy, right? I mean, I don't see how it wouldn't be with all the fucking, especially like the guy at the beginning, like the white dude who's got like the fucking, the hip hop like accent or whatever.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are my fries, dog? It's just silly shit all around. I could laugh at it, but I don't think it's meant to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jesus.
I guess the big one of the early 2000s, Freddy versus Jason, we've talked about that.
Right.
Friday remake. I don't think you've seen From Hell. We don't need to talk about Ginger Dead Man.
Yeah.
I think we both like Grindhouse.
Yeah, I like Grindhouse.
Gutter Balls.
Fucking awful. Atrocious.
Yeah.
Atrocious fucking movie.
I know Predminator. She is in that, which I wish
Yeah.
I had never found out that wasn't her tits in the shower. Just ruined the illusion for me, but I'd still like to think that it is her. But anyway,
Right.
um, let's see. Oh, here's one because we talked about High Tension, House of Wax. I know what you think of Hatchet and Rob Zombie's Halloween films. Hills Run Red. With William Sadler.
Pretty shit.
Okay. I thought you were going to say something else.
No, I don't remember much about it, but I just remember kind of going, it didn't do anything for me. Character-wise, story-wise. I don't remember much about it, though, so that's why I can't give much details, but I just remember having a didn't care for it reaction. Not for me.
Okay. Have you seen Inside before? That was one of the Dimension.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
not for me.
Not okay. I know this one isn't for you as well, so we'll just skip that. This other one.
Which one?
I'll always know what you did last summer.
Yeah. That's not for anybody.
Jack Frost 2.
Not as good as the first one.
Well said. Jeepers Creepers 2. Probably same. Not
Fuck the director.
There you go. Jason X. I already know you're a fan.
Yep.
Killjoy. Terrible.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb.
I would agree. Last House on the Left. I enjoyed the remake. I think you did too.
Yeah, I like the remake.
Yeah. Midnight Meat Train.
Shit. Dog shit. Okay. Fucking stupid.
Okay.
Like the fucking endings, like this is what whole army of fucking creatures under the subway fucking thing. Like that's what this is all about. And what? And then the really bad CG, like then Ted Raimi get killed and like this bad CG eyeball thing.
Yeah.
It's like what the fuck is that?
Rampage Jackson is in it as well.
No, that's fine, Tim. You can like that film. Mark likes that film.
Which film?
Friday 8.
Oh, Jason Takes Manhattan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm nostalgic for it. That was the first one that I bought with my own money on VHS as a kid. So
Tim likes it as well.
Yeah, I have
I've never said I like Midnight Meat Train, so I have no idea. You're not talking about me. I've never one time said I like Midnight Meat Train. He does that a lot too. Like he was like, I thought I'm like, no, I mean, he must unless he sees like a twin of me that I don't know about. Like, no, I don't like Midnight Meat Train. Never did. I did a whole rant on it.
Oh, Midnight Movie. This one, there was a lot of people doing content back then, and they were, everybody was doing the DVD update thing. I remember a lot of people grabbing that one because it was at Walmart, it was at Target, Best Buy, wherever. I don't know if you remember that one. It was a killer that comes out of the movie, kills the people in the theater.
What's it called?
Midnight Movie.
I didn't see it.
Okay. It's from 2008. Let me see. Yeah, 2008.
All right, bullshit. Oh, hey there, Fabio. Hope you're doing well, man. Happy Halloween to you, man. Good guy here. Hope you're doing well, my friend. How's you doing tonight?
Yeah, I hope you're doing good, dude. It's been a long time since we talked. I don't know if you remember me. That was like maybe 2 years ago. We did a stream and I talked to him on there.
Was
I
it that
think
long?
it was a birthday stream you did. I think it was like 2 years ago. Maybe
Ah,
I don't know.
okay.
I think me and him talked on that one, or was that Mike OCP and somebody else? I can't
I don't remember. Maybe it's
remember. It was a couple years ago.
your seed. I don't. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I know you and Mike did. I don't know if
I think Effrey was on there.
this is my memory now.
I can't
There you go.
remember. Ah, okay. He remembers me. Cool.
But
Yeah,
he's doing well. He says all good. Happy Halloween to all. Yeah, very cool.
yeah.
Always nice to see him on there. So
Yeah, happy Halloween. Glad you're doing good.
yeah,
Yeah, make a comeback, man. You got to get on here with us. I'd love to chat some movies with you sometime. So whenever you come back, I'll be around.
I was thinking of asking him, but I didn't want to bother him because I figured, I don't like, I hate asking people because I always feel like I'm bothering them. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I would love to have him on here, but I figured, he just wants to enjoy his life, and I don't want to bother the fuck out of him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just hate bothering people. I don't know. I know it may sound weird, but
No, that's understandable. I mean,
I hate bothering
I get it.
people, annoying people.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're doing well, my friend. So, hey, Fabio, did you ever see See No Evil Retain? What are your thoughts? We've just finished the commentary as a request, but Mark, we're just going through all these 2000 slashers and stuff.
Yeah, we were pretty much getting close to the end. Yeah, only a few more to go. Not too many left. I'm skipping a lot of stuff. Of course, we can't do everything on here.
Oh, cool, Fabio. Cool. I didn't know. I figured you were busy. I figured you wanted to kind of, stay away from YouTube. So I figured if I asked, I'd be bothering him. But okay, I'll figure something out, throw you a line, and have that happen. Maybe the three of us can sometime just do a bullshit session.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. So,
yeah. Never seen them. Interesting. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I would say the first one I liked. The second one is shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the dive on the second one again for the first time in almost a decade. I literally haven't seen it in 10 years. So to see if my thoughts have changed on it. I doubt it, but you never know. Where the fuck was I on here?
No, I just didn't want to bud you and stuff. Oh, funny enough, now that Fabio's here, it makes me think of. Have you, Mark? You buy a lot of stuff online. Have you noticed a lot of expenses grown with shipping if you buy something online, or no? Because I know Fabio went through something where he tried to buy something from. What was the place now? Fuck, I forgot. They were like wanted to charge him. What was it, like? I'll ask you first. Have you noticed anything with shipping? Like they up the price or something?
No, I mean everything that I've gotten in the last like few months. Well, see, here's the thing with Amazon, like you don't got to worry about shipping because you got if you got Prime, so there's that. And then other places I rarely order from that are outside of Amazon, like Orbit, stuff like that. It's just a every now and again thing, but mostly not really.
Oh yeah, So this is a Germany thing, and they want him to pay $80 for shipping.
No, that has not happened to me. You know what? Let me check something. Let me check real quick. Actually, I could check it on my phone instead of the computer. It'd be quicker.
Yeah, that's what it
Because
was.
I mean, I buy from Germany, but a lot of times I'll go through sellers that are listed on Amazon.
On
Um,
Amazon. Yeah.
Now there's some guys on there where they like because I've done business with them before, they feel comfortable enough to um like if I say, "Hey, I want to buy this from you," they'll unlist it from Amazon and then post it on their eBay storefront because on eBay apparently they take less of a portion of the profits that the person would make off of the sale. So I mean, I've done that, and then that was from Germany, but it didn't cost any more than what they had it listed for shipping.
Physical media. Funny thing is, physical media is not affected by the tariffs.
Oh, okay. Well, see,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what they mentioned.
that's the only thing that I bought, like I bought from the UK, Germany, France.
But yet, this company he bought from, Retro Gold, well, he was going to buy, but he didn't because they're like, well, you have to pay $80 for shipping. So I don't know what their problem was. They're probably just ripping you off. That's what they do.
I think I'm familiar with that site. Let me see.
Yeah, Retro Gold.
Is that the one with all the media books and stuff? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think this might be where I got what's it called? The Dolph Lundgren bust
Silent
there.
Trigger?
Yes, Silent Trigger.
Yeah, but how long ago was that?
That was a while. Like that was well
This was
before
like
the tariffs.
within the past month or so.
Okay.
So, because I wanted to buy something from them, but my bank wouldn't allow me because I can't buy stuff overseas, so I couldn't buy the thing, which
Wow.
pissed me off. So
Even like when you told the banks that like, hey, like I
no,
want
they don't allow it and
that's
buying overseas.
that is bullshit.
So I'm like, I wonder if I can find someone. And I'm like, hey, can you buy it for me and send it? I'll pay you the money and extra.
Yeah. I think there was one movie I was going to get from them, but I don't think I ended up getting it. And I asked you about it. It was the Scott Adkins action movie, Avengement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I almost got it, but then I just backed off last minute. I was like, oh, I'll wait, or maybe I could find it cheaper elsewhere. And I didn't get it, but
yeah, because I wanted to get to Life After Fighting, which is still there, the media book, because it's not, but has been released in the U.S. and I like the film a lot. But then they won't allow me to get because my bank won't allow me to buy them overseas. So yeah, oh well. I know that I think you did a Blu-ray on like it. I don't know. I just wanted to get that one because I thought it looked cool, but oh well. Shit happens.
I'm gonna check it out right now. Let me see.
So he can buy them for himself. Hopefully, it'll charge you $80.
If they do, I don't know if I'm gonna get it from there. I'm pretty sure I could find it elsewhere.
No, that one is limited to just them. And
oh, okay, it's one of theirs.
But oh yeah, did you ever get your Elm Street?
No, I didn't.
When was it supposed to arrive?
It was supposed to arrive Monday. And
yeah, you were telling me about that.
It got delayed, and I checked it again, and it said November 20 something.
Yeah. A month? What causes a month delay?
It didn't say. But see, that's what has happened to a lot of people. A lot of people, like, it's either delayed or they got canceled altogether, or they get it and then it's all fucked up, like it's damaged. So it's been kind of a
but I thought it was already sent through the mail, or it wasn't.
That's what I thought. So what I got was a notification saying arriving Monday.
Yeah.
And I didn't look at like very specific tracking information. I just looked at what's listed on the site. So I'm assuming, I mean, they don't say like what day you're going to get it unless it's been shipped, and they kind of like have projected the time based off of the information that they've gotten from whatever carrier they sent it through. So I'm thinking in my mind, like, oh, it's in the mail, it's on the way, it's coming. And then I go into the site, and then I go in a little deeper, and then I find out that it hasn't even been shipped. So there's like a point where it says like packaged, order received, like packaged, dispatched, and then something after that. And it hasn't even been dispatched out. It hasn't been shipped out. So I don't know what the holdup is. We'll see what happens. I just saw on Instagram today that Mel got hers. So she finally got it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, look how long it's been. It came out weeks
Glad I didn't
ago.
buy it.
Yeah, it's
Glad I didn't buy it.
yeah. If I don't think it'll get canceled, but if it does, I mean, I'll get a refund, and
Right.
that's fine. But
But
yeah,
what would your guess be as to why it's delayed? If you had to guess, educated guess.
maybe order fulfillment. Maybe they just got more orders from it than they thought they would get. I mean, it's sold out everywhere, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I guess, just order fulfillment and just demand. I don't think that anybody thought it was going to sell the way that it did. I mean, shit, I don't even think you could still get the Night of the Living Dead Steelbook thing.
No, I looked.
Yeah, so, and that wasn't even limited. So imagine for something like that is limited, and people are still, I mean, if you go on like Reddit or maybe Blu-ray.com or other sites, I know there's forums where there's people complaining about it. Not Night of the Living Dead, the Nightmare set, with delays in shipment and stuff like that. So it's all fucked. I would imagine that like you run a business where your job is to sell things, package them, and just ship them out, and that would be fairly easy, but apparently not. I hope people are canceling. Yeah, that too. And then because like Zavvi got some back in stock and they were gone. So did Orbit. Orbit actually got some back in, and it was in there for maybe less than an hour before they got sold right back out again. So if they do pop up, I'm guessing it's from canceled orders, not necessarily maybe even because the people that wanted it canceled it, but because maybe credit card information, maybe they used a debit card, they didn't have money on it, a lack of the funds to make the transaction go through. There's all sorts of different reasons. So, and then, if yours doesn't go through, then it'll pop back up on the site. Then that goes out for sale. And I remember the guy who works for Orbit saying that it can happen to where they can sell out, but people could still place the order on the site for some reason. It'll go into like an overage, and then those orders will automatically be kicked back as canceled. So,
Gotcha.
Like I said, I think it's just demand, and I think that that's happening on not just his site, but any site where stuff like that's available. Some of them pop up, and they're in high demand, and everybody's clicking the order button. And then if it's a company that's selling a lot of stuff, they got to filter out the orders that actually went through versus what's canceled or whatever. So, yeah, crazy. I mean, I didn't even think, physical media was that in demand. I mean, I know people buy it, but Jesus Christ, like,
well, I mean, That's what they're not going to the movies, so that's why all these films are bombing, among many other reasons.
Right. Yeah.
Because I was
This
talking
is
about
true.
in the stream the other day, I'm like, all these films are bombing. I haven't
Mhm.
seen them, but like Tron Ares, The Smashing Machine, Roof Man with Channing Tatum.
Yep.
I don't know how Black Phone 2's doing. Even that Leo DiCaprio film, all these films are bombing. And it's because, number one, it's too goddamn expensive. People don't want to go to the theater.
Mhm.
Number two, streaming. It's like, well, why do I want to go to the theater and listen to fucking babies bitch and fucking women bitch? And then fucking guys want to pick fights with you. And then you'll pay an arm and a leg when
Yeah.
2 months later you can watch it on streaming, which you're
Yeah.
already paying for the streaming service anyway. So
Exactly.
streaming, I'm not saying movie theaters are going to go away next week or next month, but
Mhm.
if one day they die, you know how video killed the radio star, that song, streaming killed the movie theater. I think eventually it's not going to be, in 24 hours,
Mhm.
but don't be surprised. It'll be, I mean, you look, I haven't seen these films, but you look at what's big in theaters. It's the K-pop, Chainsaw Man. Would you ever thought like Chainsaw Man would be number one at the box office?
Definitely
No,
not.
but it's people who are like, that's going to be not a novelty. It's going to be like a niche.
Yeah.
That's like I could see theaters going for. That's why you get all these re-releases. Jaws was in the top 5 at least.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
forget what number it was. Maybe number one. It was at least top 5 in the weekend. Jaws. This is a good movie. Just it's like the
Right.
best movie of the summer. It's a film from
Yeah.
decades ago. That's the best movie. The best movie that came out in the summer was fucking Jaws. Not even kidding with that.
Yeah. I mean, I saw an article about that, and they were trying to figure out why the films are bombing, and they wanted to sort of pick apart all the films that were coming out and saying, "Oh, this bomb because of this reason, that reason." I think it's all a collective, the same reason, and pretty much what you were saying. I think a lot of it's streaming. Um, for some odd reason, they seem to think that they can just keep dumping tons of money into these films, and then people are going to turn out in droves to go see them, and they're going to recoup their budget and then some. And it's just not happening. And to be fair, I haven't seen the DiCaprio movie
It was like
or Smashing
3-4 hours
Machine.
long.
Well, yeah, it's Paul Thomas Anderson. I mean, that's just his mo at this
And real
point.
quickly, yeah, Fabio, that did well because every week they kept adding, they kept staying. Like, we'll stay another week, and now I think the second film is going to have a theater run because of the success of that one. So these re-releases are doing well,
Mhm.
and also, it's me saying it, so what I'm going to say: films suck nowadays. A
You're
lot.
not wrong. I mean,
I just saw of Exorcist the beginning. Not, Leprechaun. Leprechaun the beginning, where the fucking leprechaun was a 5'9" French guy with a lisp. That'll be coming soon, that rant, because that was a fucking
oh my
request. It
god.
came out this year. It's a leprechaun. It's filmed like Hellraiser Revelations, where it's cheap and it's like one house and no one can act for shit. The leprechaun is a guy in a green mask. The first scene, you just see his hands. So every other scene after, he wears gloves because they didn't paint his fucking hands. Because this is as green as they were in the first scene. So the rest of the movie, it's fucking gloves. It's a French 5'9" guy with a lisp.
Jeez.
1.99 to be, and that's too fucking high. Those are the movies of today.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh jeez. No, you're not wrong. I mean,
hey there, by the way, hey there, Jamroll and Chaz, everyone. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore people. And thank you, Fabio. I'm glad you liked that video. Thank you. But sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, it's
I know. I hate everything.
no, I mean, there's no turnaround in sight. I mean, to be blunt and kind of piggyback on what you're saying, like there's not a lot of great stuff to choose from. I think also a lot of people are really, really tired of going to the movies and being let down by stuff.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like you mentioned, ticket prices, like the fucking prices, and then you go there, and then what do you get? You know, you don't even
bucket that's like $80.
yeah, that bullshit, and then you get a film that's not even fucking worth it when you could just wait and stay at home and watch it for free. Well, technically for free. So,
well, if you can watch for free if you go to certain, like I do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you
Yeah.
could watch it for free. It's an option. Or you could pay for streaming. There's always that.
Have you ever bought a popcorn bucket?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I bought I don't like the movie. You know what I think of the film, but I told you the popcorn bucket's the best thing about it. The Romulus one.
Oh.
Because it's got nothing to do with Romulus. It's a empty container with the fucking face hugger
Andy?
on it. No, I wouldn't have fucking bought it. It lights up. It's cool. That was cool. I like that. And that could fit for anything alien or aliens related. So I like that. That was a good one.
Yeah, streaming killed it. I mean, once people realized, a lot of people, I don't need to go to the theater. They'll make their fucking home a theater. And they don't have to worry about parking. They got their snacks. They can order fucking pizza. They could have sex with their woman or their man or the woman.
Right,
He-Man.
whatever you got. Exactly.
And they don't have to,
And here's the thing too, like you gotta remember that like the younger generation does make up a large populace of the movie going audience in the theater patrons. So if you don't even draw them in, you're kind of fucked, right? Like, I mean, the older people like myself and you, we're the seasoned film watchers, and we're not just going to go see anything and everything that comes out. We're not duped by the trailer. We're not easily swayed. So
it's the people that see Minecraft and bring chickens.
Yeah. And I'd like to think a lot of that was the younger generation that's kind of into that. I don't know anybody that's around our age that would go see that willingly. I mean, I'm just saying, even if you like Minecraft, like, I don't know that you want to see that.
No, I get it because Uncle Bill saw it, but not willingly. His kids.
Exactly.
His kids. He had to go with his kids as well.
Yeah, you're right, Fabio. That's the thing. Like that younger generation, they don't have the attention span. They're not gonna sit there. Let alone do they want to pay $30? Like if it's the younger teen guy is gonna take his girlfriend and he's like, hey, all right, let me spend $35-$40. We got to get drinks and all that stuff. And it's just, it's a lot. It is an experience, though. I also think that like the younger generation that they don't have has not been able to experience a lot of the great films that we had in our time. And I know I sound like the old man. Somebody's going to clip this or something or say, "Oh, back in my day."
You're John Carpenter.
Yeah. But I mean, it's true. Look at all the best stuff's come out. Like, it's already come out. Like, we're not going to get another first time Jaws movie or another Matrix movie, or we will, but it won't be the original. But you know what I mean, like, or the first Die Hard, or even one of the sequels, the last one. But still, like, it's just the great theater experiences have been long since past, and the younger generation doesn't know what that is. I don't think so. It's just, what are they really paying to go see? To them, it's just something on a big screen. The interaction with the audience. I was just talking to one of my buddies today, and we were talking about just theater experiences in general with like horror films, and even just on that specific genre, there were so many cool moments that I had with horror movies over the years where all the jokes in the movie land and all the appropriate scares work and it doesn't feel cliche or tiresome or anything. Same thing with a lot of the action films, some of the best action movies, you're so wowed by the experience, and then you've got the action star, which we don't have now. And yeah, it's sad. I hate that it's dying out, but I mean, the studios have kind of done it to themselves.
There's a number of ways they did it to themselves. They push agendas. They shit on half the country. They had stupid tactics. Yeah, home video release. Yeah, before the movie's in theaters. It's like, well, I'll just wait till the home video since I know when it's coming out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're on their phones.
Yeah, they're on their phone. They're texting while they watch the movie.
I forget who it was. It wasn't with movies. Something to do with music. Where this guy was talking about how he was kind of excited to get into the business, and then he went into some room and everybody was on their phone and they were doing something to bump the numbers to seem as if the song or the music was doing better than it was by everyone like using their phones. So it made it seem as if the song or something was doing better than it should. And somehow like the guy walked in and it was like a room full of people with phones doing that. I wish I remember the details, but something about that was just fascinating to me. And think about it with music, like
yeah. I mean,
people don't make do people, do they even make an album, or they just hope a song gets viral to get their success?
You have streaming now, and I don't even know how the revenue sources are created from that, or like how it's earned. Like I still don't get how streaming equals revenue.
Advertisements?
I guess.
Is there more and more advertisements even in streaming? Doesn't Netflix have ads?
Yeah.
Even Tubi has ads?
Tubi has ads. Netflix has ads. Amazon Prime has
Movie
ads.
theater have 30 minutes of ads?
Yeah, at least
Why
it's
does
not.
people want to go see a movie and watch 30 minutes of advertisements for
Yeah.
Advil or whatever the fuck? Your
Yeah, at
local
least it's
bowling
not
alley.
during the film. That's the part that kills me with streaming at home, is that you have ads during movies. Even though there's ways around it, the average person is not trying to bypass ads. They just deal with it. It's just songs now.
Yeah, they don't do a full album. It's just they're hoping that a song will get successful and viral and have enough YouTube views, whatever, and then they'll use it in their TikToks and spread and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let Barbie 10 minutes through because the audience is so obnoxious, distracted, talking, playing on their phones. I would have left Barbie 2 minutes in because someone would have tricked me into being there. I'm like, why the fuck am I here?
Yeah, man. I mean, they have the whole stream farm thing that goes on. I know that's a big deal. Like, that's used a lot.
What is that for people to stream farm?
Stream farming is when someone pays someone else to run quite literally a virtual or digital farm of. So they'll have racks and racks. So picture Blockbuster, right?
Yeah.
Blockbuster at the height of its success.
Yeah.
And it's got racks and racks and racks of movies. Replace that with cell phones. All iPhones that are connected to chargers, and they're all on the Wi-Fi, and they all are set to stream songs. or they're all set to stream YouTube content because you could use it for that too. And I don't think you can check deeply into anyone's analytics on their YouTube channel, but if you see a YouTube channel with millions and millions of subscribers and their view count is pretty average, and really the comments is like the way to really check to see like if it's a botted account. A botted account is pretty much the same thing as like somebody that's using stream farming. Botted accounts, typically somebody's managing your YouTube channel, and when they manage it, they get bots to subscribe, so it increases your subscriber count to a certain amount. And then for viewership, they can either use bots or just use actual stream farms, which will play the content basically all simultaneously. So it's a lucrative thing, though. Yes, stream farming. Look, yeah, that's it. That's exactly how you spell it. So yeah, if you Mr. D Man, if you want to Google it, you could find it. I think Vice did a documentary on it, and don't quote me if it was Vice or not. Somebody did a documentary on it.
It was the guy who did the Jankum documentary.
Maybe. I saw this a few years back because like maybe 2015 or 2016, I think. I could be wrong on the year, but doesn't matter. It should still be on YouTube. If you really look deep, you could find it. Yeah, I didn't know it was a thing back then until I found out about it. I was like, oh, that explains it. That explains a lot for some of these people. You wouldn't think would have that many subscribers or that kind of viewership. And yeah, they use it for music as well. So there you go. And then you also have this guy got caught though, but the guy who made like fake bands with AI and then had like a platinum album or something, collected millions of dollars in money, and then he got arrested for it. Yeah. Yeah.
So he made a fake band and then a bunch of songs for them.
Mm-hmm.
He released them like where? Like on
I'm gonna look it up. I saw this a while ago. Let me see.
You know, there's this movie I always liked the movie, but I remember at the time, people said it was ridiculous, but it's very realistic now. It's an Al Pacino film called Simone. Did you ever see or hear about that?
Simone?
Yeah, it's Al Pacino. Came out in 2002.
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
So
I don't think so.
It's about, was he a director or let me double check. So Al Pacino played a director. He would do these movies with a star, but the star was an AI fake star. It was a simulated star, and he would use the star in all of his movies, but no one knew about it. So they're like, "Hey, can we interview her?" Oh, no, she has very specific. So he would like program answers that she would give, and it was a virtual actress and wanted to keep her presence secret. I remember at the time, people were like, "Oh, this is ridiculous. This is silly." I'm like, that's what's going to happen or has happened. Like Simone, I always liked the film, but it was ahead of its time. I urge anyone to watch Simone. That was ahead of his time, and that's where it's here. It's not going there. It's here. So yeah, let's see.
See if you guys can see that.
The Benz and the fans were fake. The $10 million was real. The fans were fake as well.
Well, that's because they were bots.
Oh,
the band was AI. The fans were bots, and he collected $10 million in revenue. But of course, the FBI caught on to what the fuck he's doing, and he got charged with fraud and a bunch of other shit, and had to give the money back, basically. Yeah, money laundering. They hit him with money laundering, wire fraud conspiracy. money laundering conspiracy.
Jesus.
He pled not guilty to all the charges. Each
course
of
he
the
did.
charges filed against him carries maximum sentence of 20 years. Jesus, that's your whole fucking life right there. The guy's already 50 something. So you think about that, that's the rest of his life
Yeah.
if he's convicted. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he got convicted or what. I stopped following it. But yeah.
So I want to show this. Make sure the volume is low enough so you can actually hear us. But
Victor Turansky has discovered the perfect actress.
Who is Simone? We know so little about her.
You can't hide her forever. Simone appears only when I want her to appear.
She's beautiful. She's talented.
Why are we here?
She's virtually perfect.
The star is digitized.
Are you ever gonna tell the truth about me?
I'm gonna tell the truth about you after your next picture.
I've never really seen Simone up close. Have you?
I will be checking in a very special guest. She must not be disturbed at any time for any reason whatsoever.
Is that you, Simone? I'm right here, beside you. I borrowed Victor's car. My God.
What do? Do you keep her locked in a box somewhere?
I love you. LA.
What happened when we dusted that whole hotel suite? What about the fingerprints?
Nothing.
This summer
You're gonna get in a lot of trouble, Mr. Turansky.
Why do you have to bring that up?
comes a story about the illusion of reality.
The winner of Best Actress, Simone!
I want to thank my co-stars and the studio, of course. Thank you.
Why didn't she thank you?
Did she?
No.
And the lies that have a life of their own.
What's the matter, Victor? You look so sad.
Gonna be a little change in plans, Simone.
See if they still love you after this. I swear, I made Simone.
Victor, she made you.
I'll destroy you.
From the creator of The Truman Show
Don't you love me anymore?
She's indestructible.
Al Pacino, Simone.
Never stop believing.
Was that released theatrically?
yeah,
I do not remember that.
yeah, it came out in 2002 theatrically from as a New Line Cinema,
Mm-hmm.
and it made like 19 million worldwide. Debuted at number 9.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that one completely slipped by me. I have not seen it. Wow.
But yeah, America Online. That's how old it was when America Online was a thing. For those who remember America Online. But yeah, the ahead of its time. I mean, it's not a fantastic movie, but always thought it was decent. But even more interesting now when like that could be done or has been done today.
Yeah, that's that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I know. I think this was Joe Rogan. He talked about where a guy made like a children's book. Like he gave the outline of what he wanted it to be and like how the art was supposed to be done, and then it made the book, and then he made a ton of money off of it. So like he didn't even really create it, but there's nothing against using it to actually make something like that. And now it's super easy. You could just self-publish. You don't need like any crazy, backing or anything to do that. You could just self-publish a book and put it right on Amazon, make money. A friend of mine did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, not the AI thing. Like he actually wrote the horror novels and put them out.
So so you think.
Yeah, you know what? That maybe he did use AI. could have. This is possible.
So it's pretty much you pay, you read it online, digital, right? It was a digital book.
You could do paperback too.
I'm sure that costs a bit more.
Yeah, that's where like it starts to the money thing. You got to have something. Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to write a book of any kind?
A book, no. Screenplay, yes. I wrote a little years ago. So this actually leads me to two different stories. So back in like the late 2000s, I was into doing short films and stuff. I did a couple. I think I still have them on a hard drive somewhere. I shot them myself. I edited them. Actually, one of the main ones that I know I still have somewhere for sure was with the guy who ended up writing horror novels. He was not like a big horror guy. I mean, he liked horror, but amongst all of the friends, I was always the horror guy. My place was the place where, you know, the new horror movie comes out. Chances are I have it on DVD, and you know, you come over, we all watch stuff, we all hang out.
So the not big horror guy wrote a horror novel.
He got into it a lot, like over the years, and I'd like to think I had something to do with it. And the first book that he wrote, I think one of the characters was inspired by me. I never asked him, but it kind of seemed like it. I could be wrong. But yeah, he
went on to Jacob Runs. Here's a Jacob Moonshiner.
He wrote I think like 4 books. I haven't read them all. I just know of the first one. His stuff's on Amazon. You can look it up. All the reviews are really high. He has no low ratings. So I guess he's pretty good. God, this was years ago. Let me look it up. I'll find him. 1 second. And this was somebody like I grew up with, hung out with a long
for
time.
Jacob.
Let me see if I just type his name in, if it'll come up. Wow.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if Pacino, Yell, and Simone. I'm sure they already have AI actresses. Yeah. Yeah, the Stuntman Memoirs.
Yeah. One of them is called Last Watch of Red Rock. One of them is Stories I Forgot, a Chicago horror collection. I know he's got another one. Hold on, let me see if I just click his name on Amazon. Oh yeah, it's in paperback. He's got them in paperback too.
The Relic from Down Under.
He ended up doing, let's see how many he's got here. Hold on. Let me see. 3 books. And then, hold on. So in Kindle edition, yeah, I don't, hold on. Okay, it says select format. So yeah, you can get it on your Kindle or you can get the paperback. But yeah, he became a big fan. I don't know about this. I'm reading his bio. I don't remember him writing horror stories all his life. That's
yeah,
maybe he did and he didn't tell me, but I highly doubt that.
You gotta embellish a bit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Do I want to buy this horror book from this guy who just got into horror?
Because I was the horror guy. He was not. he liked horror, but he was not nowhere into it as much as I was. And I'm not taking anything away from him.
Well, it probably
But,
doesn't have the reign of. I knew a guy who was into horror his whole life. That'd be his bio. I knew this one guy
yeah,
who hates white people.
doesn't have the same ring to it.
I know this one guy who hates white people.
Oh God.
For those who don't know the Discord, that's a running joke.
Yeah, that's another inside joke.
Who first said it? Wes? Someone's like, you hate white people?
Yeah, Wes said it. Yeah. I told him he's just been watching that Candyman remake too much. That's what it is.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, as far as him writing, I think that's great that he got into it and actually, put out his own stuff.
Yeah.
I know for a while he started to read a lot of books and got into doing like a bunch of TikTok stuff. And I guess he got a pretty big following on there. And that's kind of like how people discovered his books.
Cool.
But I mean, if they're good enough, then shit, who knows? Maybe they can get optioned and turned into a movie. You never know. It happens all the time. And then the other friend of mine who
AI movie.
Oh, jeez. That's the thing. Somebody'd have to actually put in the time. Maybe he could do it. I don't know if he's familiar with AI, but it'd be worth the try. And then my other friend, he actually has had his screenplays. One of them in particular did really well at a film festival. It was for like best new original horror screenplay, something like that. Won a bunch of awards. He got a pitch meeting with an executive for a studio. I think he said it was Sony. I think. Could be wrong on that. I'd have to ask him about it again. I was just talking to him a couple of days ago. He's asking me if I was going to Days of the Dead. And he actually is a writer. That's like his whole thing. He's professor or / teacher. And that's his thing is like writing. That pitch meeting he told me about in detail was not fun because it was like a 10-minute pitch meeting and the executive was way younger than he was. Yeah, I guess it didn't go well because it probably would have been made into something by now, but the guy didn't seem to like it that much, but he understood it at least.
Yeah.
But not enough to like say, hey, I'm going to take this and I'm going to send it to the studio. We're going to green light this. So, but yeah, that was kind of my little story on that. Yeah. I don't want to take up too much more time because we're already like 3.5 hours.
No problem, man.
Maybe I could go into that a little deeper next time.
No, it's all good, man. I don't care.
Okay.
Sure, Premiere, if you want. I'll be on for a bit longer. I don't want to drain Mark of all his energy.
No, I'm good.
But
yeah, I'm fine. If you want to stay on a little longer, that's
cool
with me. Yeah.
But fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, what was the other piece of news? Oh yeah, Amazon. Did you hear about Amazon? 14,000 people laid off.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
But I guess their middle managers they laid off for AI to replace with AI. The middle managers.
Wow.
So
I wonder what their roles were.
They were in the middle. Middleman. Or the person that's to stand around and watch while you do the work.
Yeah, they don't need them anymore.
AI to watch you do the work. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, just middle.
I mean, I think programmers are honestly in danger too.
Yeah.
Like that's a profession where you pay guys like there's guys that work for the company that I work for. They make 6 figures, which is a lot of fucking money. That's like 10 to 12K a month. And they don't even they work from home. Like they don't go anywhere. They sit at home and they're on the keyboard. That's
working.
It. Yeah. And
they're working.
Yeah, exactly. And like I'm thinking like their days have to be numbered. Like why if I'm a company, would I really want to spend that kind of revenue like on people to do something that AI could do 10 times quicker and for cheap? Or really not even cheap, just for no money overall. Like you could just
really. Are you worried?
Me? No.
Yeah.
No. Well, maybe in a few years when the robots are a little cheaper and they can do what I can do in person. Yeah.
We'll be the me and you, we'll get Fabio. We'll be the runaway squad. We'll go after Gene Simmons.
What was his name? Luther.
I'll be the guy afraid of heights. Fabio will be shooting the gun, go around corners, and you'll be the guy taking the robot acid spiders.
That industry, it's on a time clock. I mean, shit. So is like receptionists, like at jobs. I mean, we already have had automated services for years. Like, think about that. Like, you could have the AI service. It's gonna talk to you. It's not gonna give you fucking attitude when you call, and it's gonna be way more efficient. It's gonna replace a lot of jobs.
Yeah. Thank you for this. Let me get that. I think this is it. See if I get a better. Of course, won't let me if I need to try and get a better look of it.
That is badass. I like the look. Huh.
Let's see, there's a. Oh, maybe.
Oh my god, 5,700.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mark. You can buy it.
I won't though. Fuck that. It looks amazing, but no.
Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay. 1 second. I did try to type on YouTube. Just wait.
I'm curious, Predminator. Do you have any of that stuff? Obviously, you're a fan, so like, is that anything in your collection like that or close to that? And if not, I understand because the price is ridiculous. That's too much. Way too much.
All right, this is. I think it. Just
nice. That's awesome. Very cool.
I'll leave it muted. Just.
Mm-hmm. Can you full screen it? Ah, okay. Now I can see it a little more.
We get more to.
Those are amazing. Those look really cool. The skull with the spine. And I'm guessing the batteries make the shoulder cannon light up, or maybe the laser sighting for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta say that does look pretty fucking cool. That is awesome. I mean, I don't know about or almost $6,000 worth of awesome, but still pretty good.
Well,
Very
she
detailed.
can buy for you for. Ask your, Santa. Hey, honey, can you ask Santa to get this for me?
Wow.
Those look very cool, I will say.
Yeah. Even the blood trail going down the tree bark. Wow. Yeah. Matt, that's one for you right there.
Nah, it's from Predators. Too shitty of a movie for me. Pass.
You got to look past that.
From an inferior movie, I will pass. From Predators, fuck that shit.
If it was from Predator 2,
But it's not.
If it was, would you get it?
But it's not. So there's no point of conversation. It's not there. So it don't matter.
You're always talking about me. I know you got the big bucks over there. It's like,
look at your background
like
and my
10
background. I think we know who has more money.
No, it's just what you choose to do with it is a little different. That's the only reason.
It's not even fit. And another poster, and then you got like neon, and you got like 18 fucking posters back there. Ones that dogs having shit pissed on. Yeah, but neon. Yeah, look at all those busts right behind Mark's head. Look at all that.
What busts? I don't see anything.
The stuff you can get this. Nothing. Right there, right on your left shoulder could be on the floor.
No.
Just don't have the dog piss on it.
That dog's never coming down here again. This is never happening again. Just banned from this part of the house.
I don't know if Fabio's still in here. Did you hear about that? If you're still in, Fabio, about what happened with Mark and his dog? Because if not, I'm going to show him the clip. He might have gone to bed though. I'm not sure. But
yeah, no, I don't.
Wait a couple minutes.
I don't see him, but yeah, that was not. I would have given money to say like, yeah, that would never happen, and it did. I still can't really believe it. And again, not anywhere else. It could have been over there, back there, upstairs, anywhere.
I believe it.
But no, let me go right here in the perfect spot, right on camera, so everybody can see it. Take a fucking shit right there on the floor. Thankfully, it wasn't on my Terrifier thing back there. I mean, it was pretty close to it because there's like a mat a Terrifier mat in front of the bust. Same thing with the Scream one back there. There's a Ghostface one like right in front of it. Any problems with my 4K player?
Well, no
but
doubt,
you
because
bought
you
the-
probably bought one that was like $8,000, so I'm sure you haven't. But the
It's so
rest of
funny.
us,
Ash for the
peasants,
sofa.
we
So
have to
funny
buy
you
shit.
said that. I was talking to Don May Jr. and he was showing me like
Just
the
sniffing
best 4K
around,
player to get, and
looking
it was
for a
one that
good
cost
spot.
$4,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really nice one.
Just for that, I hope that dog pisses on your Art the Clown.
Oh, that won't happen. The dog knows
I
better.
hope
than that.
so.
It's the first time I heard of it.
Mm-mm.
It's like sniffing.
Nick, I did
like,
get your
oh,
money
here we
yet,
go.
and
Here's
I
the
should be
perfect
sending
spot.
that out
Take a shit.
probably either tomorrow or Monday. I apologize. I've
The
just been
best
really
part
busy
is
with a
like
bunch of
I
crazy
had to
shit
look
lately.
at the camera or look at the screen, and then I turn. Oh my god, Rambo! I'm blaming you for that. She just fucking took a shit over here in the corner,
I told
literally
you.
right by Arthur
I
Clown.
told you.
Get it's what you get.
Oh man, fuck!
I'll take credit for that.
Yeah,
I'll
She's
be
a
back
good
in a
listener.
minute.
She heard me.
Christ.
Jeez.
That's the best way to end it. But
Yeah.
thanks for Predminator for the request. Thank you guys. Silver Wings Predminator. Fabi, if you ever see us, thanks for stopping by, my friend. Again, Mark, great that you took last minute to step by. It was so much fun. It was a lot more fun with you here than by myself. So thank you.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure. Always fun to see everybody in the chat. And yeah, we'll do this again tomorrow night. Well, something similar to this.
Yeah.
So
We'll be back
join us
tomorrow
again.
night. Yeah, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central. Uncle Bill will be there as well. Talking about films, I guess that took place on Halloween, among other stuff. I think we're gonna go long enough that we'll have talk about the Venator syndrome thing as well.
Yeah, we'll definitely be on past midnight. So
yeah,
we'll take you guys through the night of Halloween.
We'll make
all the
Uncle
way to the
Bill,
next
even
day.
if his wife chains him on the ground, like in the mouth of madness, and chops him with an axe.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Take care. Have a safe Halloween, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Yep. Bye-bye. Later.